You do this. How to talk to beautiful women. Feach at Mafia TTV MafiaJinx. Wow, it autocorrect. Okay, boom. It's out there. It's pretty cool. Okay, hello. Welcome to the Bob7 stream.
I'm so happy to be here. Hi, Bob. It's I'm a huge fan of yours.
Really,
Yeah.
really. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've come on. I was on
No,
your
no,
boss show
I'm
last
just
year,
I'm just
remember?
curious. Like, what makes someone like? Why would someone be a fan of mine? That's
Because
all.
I enjoy watching your stream, and that's rare for me as a streamer. I like don't usually enjoy other streamers' streams. Like I'm sitting there like whatever. But like yours are funny. Like
Wow, is
so
that rare to find in guys? You think?
yeah. I mean usually it's just gags and people saying the same shit that everybody else says over and over again.
Do you like
But
when
with you, it's like
people?
original content.
Do you like when people say emotes out loud? Sometimes I do it, like forehead, like or like Kek W. Is that I always like when streamers do that. Lol. Which what's your
No,
favorite?
that's cringe if you're not doing it, ironically.
Really? You don't have a
hmm
favorite emoticon?
I say lol out loud on accident. That's like a bad habit, I would say though. Like I would like to
Omega
stop doing
lol.
that.
You ever get
Mm,
omega lols? Oh yeah,
no.
people. God, you actually it really is the case just because of the blue hair. People just do type hot pocket, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's a typical spam in the chat for
Mm.
me.
Dude, are you offended by that? Because I feel like it's
No.
it's a little bit a little bit mean. I feel like they're making some assumptions about you just because you have blue hair.
No, I get angry sometimes. I have
Really?
emotions.
Can,
Yeah.
can you can you introduce yourself for the people that have not been blessed to know who you are?
Yeah. Hi, I'm MafiaJinx. I started out as a League of Legends streamer like 6 months ago, and I was streaming off of like a laptop, and I basically started streaming as a variety streamer and started my TikTok account and got really popular on TikTok. Like I have like almost 70K fans now on TikTok.
Damn.
And yeah, and then I also have a huge OF following. I'm the top 3% of creators.
Pretty
So
cool.
I've gotten really popular on other like platforms. Twitch, I mean, I would say like I'm doing all right. Like I have like I broke 1,000 subs like the other week,
That's
but I
just
don't get a lot of viewers. So
I mean, you'd rather make money than get viewers for sure.
oh
That's my
oh
take.
yeah, for sure.
Wait, so
I
what
just want to
rank
be
are you?
prepared. What rank am I
Yeah,
in
in
League of
League. Yeah,
Legends?
this is very
I'm plat
important.
four.
Your platform?
I'm plat four in League, and then I'm silver two right now in TFT.
I'm
I just started
also
playing
I'm
TFT
hard
though.
stuck platform. It's
Oh
pretty
my God,
sad.
you're plat four too?
Yeah, we could do a queue
Oh
one
my God,
time.
Bob.
I'll play any role you play. I assume you play AD carry. Actually, no,
Yeah,
you play
main
Mord
Jinx.
sometimes. I feel like
Yeah,
I've seen you
I
play
play
Mord
more
more than once.
sometimes. I play a lot of different champions. I'm not just limited to one champion, and I play a lot of different lanes as well. The only thing I don't do is jungle, I'd say.
Wow. Yeah, I used to. I was diamond. Back in the day, I was really good. I was really cool. Back when I was like a 15-year-old in high school.
When when did you start playing?
Uh, like season two or whatever, or it was like season two or season three that I was Diamond One. I don't know what site you're supposed to look at the old stuff.
That's
Nerd
op.gg.
op.gg. Does it go back that far? I'm checking
Yes, it
right now.
does.
I'm
What's
curious.
your IGN?
Nostam. Nostam.
Oh my God, I've heard of you before. Wait. I started in season three as well. I think in like around October time. Yeah.
How do you
I
look?
started when I was in high school.
It says season four Diamond, but I hit. Oh, I swear that seasons before that. I don't think it goes back that far. I'm not lying.
LAS?
Mm. Thank you, Killing All Day, for Twitch Prime and Cleebus. Killing All Day, dude. That was actually my friend from Hearthstone. He was a really cute guy. God, oh man, I miss my cute friends from Hearthstone. Do you ever have friends that you grow apart from and then you just miss them so much?
A lot of friends like that, especially from the days where I would play GTA on my Xbox. Those were all my DGen friends, but
Mm,
yeah, it's like that sad gamer meme of like, oh, I'll see you tomorrow, bro, and then you guys never talk again.
true.
It's
What about it
sad.
now? Do you have any friends right now? Because I feel like some streamers become streamers because they just have no friends, right?
Oh yeah, totally. I haven't like had any like human interaction that wasn't like purely, platonic in a really long time.
Well, maybe I could be your first because nothing against you. I'm not looking to have sex in general. That's just something that I don't really do too often. I can make a little time for you. Like when you say like friend, I feel like it doesn't count if you only talk to people on stream. I usually what I try and do is slot in 15 minutes every 3 days for people that I speak to. So like every third day, I'll speak to Tricky,
Oh,
I'll speak to Melina, but I can't more than 15 minutes. That's just ridiculous, you know?
that's so cute though that you like make an effort to do it.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
oh my
because think
God.
about it. It's so sad. Like if you only ever talk to someone on stream,
I'm
it's
stuck like
almost
that right now, and I didn't think about that. Like, I could just like, but usually my friends that are other streamers are super busy, and I just feel like it would be weird to be like, hello, let's schedule a time to talk for a week, you know? Like, I don't want to like weird them out.
maybe they're not real friends, you know?
I'd
Maybe
just
they
be
don't
chill
value you.
stoner, you know? It just would take them back. They'd be like, what,
Mm.
is everything all right?
So you smoke a lot of weed, right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really do. Yeah. I smoke dabs and all types of stuff. I have like three different methods of smoking weed right here in the frame.
Pretty cool. Thank
Yeah.
you, Battlemaster, for subbing, and thank you, Big Evan. Fun fact about MafiaJinx is that she took the time to write Bob my King backwards on that sign, and apparently, whereby the program that I'm using for the cameras horizontally flips it. So she spent the time to write that backwards, and then it got flipped. So if she just wrote it forwards, it would have been fine.
I
So
think I
that's
can flip it in my camera. Hold on.
yeah.
Oh, whoa. Oh, wait. That's the
Oh
wrong flip.
no,
Oh my
she's gonna
God.
fall
There we
down.
go.
Hey, there you go.
Did it
Wow,
flip?
this angle, you look like a whole different person.
Yeah, I know, huh? It's weird.
I guess it's still
Oh,
okay. You know, it's not any worse. Wow. Which side do you think is better? Do you think you look better
this
left or right?
side. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
my good side for sure.
This is better.
I would say I'm very like asymmetrical, like I
Yes,
wouldn't
yeah.
I
A little
yeah,
lopsided.
definitely. You're right.
No,
Yeah,
because
you're
I
right.
feel the same way. Because like if I go this way, you get this part of the hair, and if I get this way, like sometimes this is showing where you get this, and that's not good. And then it
Hmm.
looks like I'm really bald. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. Thank you, Relic16, for subscribing, man. People always like to subscribe when there's a pretty girl like you on stream.
Oh, yeah. Battle Master is one of my mods, so
Oh,
shouts out to
that's
him.
nice. So wait, so then what do you do besides play League on stream? You were doing just chatting stuff last night. You were
Well, well, I was just doing all types of stuff. Don't take yesterday into account. I basically just do random shit on my stream nowadays. I used to game a lot, but it's like with League of Legends, I'm waiting for the ADC buff because there's going to be an update where it's going to be
mm,
easier to be an ADC, and that's kind of all I want to do right now. But yeah, and I want the jungler meta to be done because like I hate having to depend on our jungler all the time because I can be really toxic, and there's been some like clips of me like literally like destroying my table and shit and just like screaming and being a demon. So
can you be toxic
until
towards me? Like what's the meanest that you could get?
I'll just be like, you're fucking stupid. Not a single wrinkle on your brain. Like you need to uninstall League of Legends right now.
I,
Like you're wood tier. You're literally wood tier. You're trash. You're a fucking noob. Okay,
that's not. I feel like you
uninstall.
could be a little bit better. Like you know, I've heard better
I'm not mad.
insults.
I'm not actually mad. It's really hard for me to like,
Mm.
it's hard for me to muster up the anger unless if I'm actually mad.
I feel like you were wearing the same outfit last night when I tuned in. Did you change? Am I wrong
Yeah,
about
I did
this?
change. Actually, I am
Okay.
wearing the same outfit. You're right.
I am right.
The
Wow.
socks are different, and I'm wearing a bra underneath this instead
That's
of not
cool.
wearing a bra.
Ooh,
I covered up a little more.
nice.
But yeah, the shorts are the same.
Yeah. So are those chains?
Hmm?
Are those
No, they're
chain?
just like They're just pants. Like,
Oh,
you
oh,
see? Like,
oh, it's the belt that I'm looking at. Okay,
oh, the
the belt
belt.
is
Yeah,
the
this is just
chains.
a whole separate piece. Like,
Hmm.
and it has like little garter belts that come with it. Battlemaster bought me these. Shout out Battlemaster.
Wow, you
But
guys got
yeah,
a you have a
you
cool
put your
relationship
finger.
with your mods.
Oh yeah, they're my best friends. I think if I would say I had friends, it would be my mods.
Hmm. What's it called when someone has like the watch on a chain? You know what I'm talking about? What's the name of that?
A pocket watch?
Yeah, 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 yeah. You ever think about like just getting railed by a guy with a pocket watch and you just hear the chain slapping? You ever? I always think pocket watches are so hot. I can't not think of that sound of just the clashing of the chain.
Oh my God. No. But there is something very similar to that on TikTok where like people like put a chain on their neck and then they like record themselves. They'll take their phone and they'll be like over it, like they're like pretending to like pounce onto you and it's really cringy. And that reminded me of that. But yeah, no, I don't really dream about that.
So then, what's going like? What is your TikTok? Can you describe? Because my impression of TikTok, there was like, there's sexual implications going on with TikTok, but not overtly sexual. Like people want to make it horny, but also not like, hey, here's my boobs horny. Just like cute
Yeah.
horny, like, ooh, look at me, I'm so hot. So what do you
Yeah,
do?
it's more so like I'm cute and y'all are mad about it type of
Really?
attitude on TikTok. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of sounds that are like, aha, fuck you, like I'm cute, you're not, like shit like that or whatever. I guess that get across that message. And it's about like being confident and being like borderline even cocky. Like on TikTok, or else like you won't really be noticed, or else you have to be like really talented or like really shy or really cute. There's a lot of like specifics.
Is it okay if I watch one right now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, are they sweet? Are they awesome?
Uh, some of them are a little baity, but
All right, let's.
it's TikTok.
Is there one that you recommend? I'm gonna try and find which one has the most views. 50K. Let's do this.
Oh my God. My most viewed one is like way down at the bottom.
When I first met you, couldn't get enough. Had to get you straight to my bedroom. You was at the club.
Okay, okay, interesting. All right, I'm scrolling down. I'm scrolling. Ooh, 174. Wow. Look at this.
He'll be your guide. He'll be your GUIDE to the other side.
Let's all get naked! No! Yeah, worth a try.
Oh my God, that was so long ago.
Okay, that's pretty cool. God, maybe I could do these. These seem fun. Ooh, 143. Damn,
Jumping in the bin
there's a
and
lot
I
of
switch to the
views.
ghost like who's you? Remember this face cause I'm that bitch you gon' lose.
Yeah, I make a lot of
Dripping in
gamer
the
memes
ice.
and League of Legends
You
memes,
looking at
and
who
sometimes I do
you?
a little dance or
Jumping in the
something,
bin and I
but
switch
usually
to
it's
the
best.
ghost like
God, do you think you could ever help me out? Let's just say if I needed like TikTok advice.
Yes, I am the person to come to. I've been on TikTok for a really long time now, and yeah, I think I know most about the trends and the songs that are used and the sounds.
So the songs are important.
Oh, I wish I could, but I don't
Yeah,
want to.
yeah, definitely. The trends that are like trending right now, you need to get on those. The songs that are like, if you're scrolling through the For You page and you're like, fuck, dude, this fucking song is all I hear right now. You need to get onto that song and make a sound, You need to make a video with that sound because everybody's looking at the sound.
And does the video have to do with the sound, or can it be anything? Did
It
you?
can be anything over the sound. People will literally take a popular song and put it underneath them talking and not even have the sound playing. Like it'll be completely muted. Like there's a way that you can level the audio so that it's not even playing and you're just talking over it.
You actually saw when I was studying Pokemon's TikTok. I learned about this. She does this a lot.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is this? What does this mean? Is this just a move? Is this a dance move? Does this have meaning?
That's from Doja Cat's Say So. And you've got to keep it focused. You want it say so. It's a dance. It's just a
Oh,
move. It's part of the dance.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So
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 like that was trending and you would have used that audio and you would have also been trending.
wow, wow. So I guess there's some questions that I would want to ask to, I guess, learn a little bit more about you because we've only spoken briefly, right? So I don't know too much. I just you're a gamer girl. You got blue hair. Um, you smoke weed. I know this. So is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Yeah, I'm an
So
open book.
so do you remember what your first period was like? Do you remember that at all?
That's so funny that you asked me this, Bob, because I totally just had my period yesterday on stream. I like walked off of camera and I was like, oh, I'm bleeding. And they were like, oh my God, are you okay? And I was like, wait, I shouldn't have said that. And then I was like, I'm okay. I'm like bleeding, but like, the normal type of bleeding. So yeah, I'm actually currently bleeding right now. It's good that you say that. Freshly bleeding, might I add.
Nice, nice,
Um,
nice.
I don't really remember my first period. Oh wait, I do. I was at my friend's house and we were swimming, and I went back inside and she let me borrow her bathing suit. And I was really nervous because I was sitting there in the bathroom and I was like, "There's blood on this," and I was like trying to like wash it off in the sink. And then I went up to her mom and told her, and her mom like got me a pad and like like told me to stop crying and like explained it to me because my mom was pretty absent growing up, so she never really
Mm,
explained to me what that was. I just thought I was bleeding, and I was like, "What?"
damn. So you totally ruined her swimsuit.
Oh yeah, I did. And also like my friend, she was rich, and she had a
Oh,
pool, so they didn't really care. They weren't upset about it.
nice, nice. So I guess that means you're not on birth control right now because like sometimes I guess it depends on the birth control you're on. Like sometimes you'll stop having a period or it'll be like a lot less bad. Do you get heavy ones? Like sometimes, God, sometimes they are bad, right? Like I've gotten some bad ones in my days.
Funny that you asked me this because I used to have this thing called an IUD, which is short for
Yeah, yeah,
intrauterine
yeah.
device,
I know about
which
IUDs.
basically it physically blocks your cervix and also has hormones as well. But it actually caused me to have cystic acne, and it was really bad. I got it inserted when I was like 16, I think, because I heard that it gets rid of your period. So I didn't have my period for a couple years, right?
Mhm.
And then I was like, I need to get rid of this acne, and my doctor was telling me that that was why I was having it. So I got it taken out, and then now I bleed really heavy, and it sucks, and I hate periods, and I want to go back to it, but also I have clear skin now, so
Yeah, you get your skin's looking, it's looking good. It's good
thanks.
skin.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I'm
assume
feeling
so.
good as
Unless like
well.
sometimes I always think girls have really good skin, but like maybe they're just a pro at makeup, right? But honestly, that's still not bad because like what happens if you're bad at makeup? Then you wouldn't even look like you had good skin. So that's also like it's a compliment no matter what. It's either you have good skin or you're good at makeup,
Hmm.
which are both good things. Like again, this is a comp. I'm complimenting you. You could say thanks if you want. It's up to you.
Thanks.
You don't
Thanks.
have to.
Thanks. I would
Um,
say I would say that I'm good at makeup and I have good skin. So I used to have bad skin, and that's why I am good at makeup because I would have to cover it every day, because I was like embarrassed about having a pizza face.
mm.
So now that it's clear, it's like, like it's way easier and I don't have to put as much on.
So did you used to be insecure or like
Oh yeah, no, I had
what?
an awful childhood and people bullied me, just typical blue-haired girl
I think I
childhood,
I think I could fix all these. So let's go through the insecurities. I'll make you feel good about it. Okay, that's I promise. I could no matter what you feel bad about, I could fix it. I can make you feel good.
I
Just name
don't
one
I
thing.
don't
What's one
I
thing
don't
that you
really
don't
have any right now anymore. Um I don't really have any insecurities now anymore. It's like I
really?
used
You
to.
have none.
Yeah. I'd say my mental health makes me insecure. The fact that like I'm mentally unstable is kind of like shitty, and like people think it's funny. And it's like, I mean, I guess it's kind of funny, like, it's like, aha, blue hair girl has mental health issues. But like, yeah, I do. And whatever. I'm sure that's probably why I have the urge to dye my hair blue all the time.
Wait, like you just keep dyeing it blue? Like you dye it blue and then it's just like,
Oh
oh,
my
I'm getting
God,
the urge. I'm
I'm
gonna
so
dye it
obsessive
again.
about it. Look, I have blue hair dye underneath my nails. I do it all the
Oh,
time.
wow. So then it starts to get like a little bit lighter, and you're like, no, I need a dark shade of blue.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I
Yeah,
like get
no.
obsessive about it. I get obsessive about my looks and just like
So
things in
people make you
general
feel
for no
bad for
reason.
having mental health problems. That's not
Yeah,
nice.
like because I'm
Why
like
would
kind
someone
of
do that?
neurotic, you know? They don't understand my behavior. They're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like,
I'm
I
just
can't
being me. I'm
explain.
just being me. Why would someone bully you if you're clearly, having a moment? Shouldn't people make you feel better?
I don't know. I guess people just aren't as accepting as you, Bob.
Yeah, I usually like if someone's having a rough go, I usually try and if I was with them, I would kiss them on the forehead. But like usually I have their
Oh,
relationship with them that they know that I'm not trying to do them in that moment because it's a real creep move that if someone's having a rough go and you try and have sex with them, like you're taking advantage
oh,
of it. It's like because honestly, they do it because it works sometimes. The person doesn't want to be alone. You slide in, and it's a little scummy. It's a little scummy stuff. That's why I try and make sure that I treat men and women equally by not having sex with either. Because I just don't want to objectify you at all. That being said, you are looking lovely today, but I'm not saying that in an objective way. I'm not trying to just reduce you just to a body. Um,
that's okay.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So
I accept the compliment. It's very sweet that you said that.
So what is usually going through your mind is to say if you are feeling bad. Is there thoughts that are reoccurring thoughts? Because I
Oh,
could probably make you feel good about anything. I would imagine.
I just get frustrated with myself, you know? It's like, why can't you just calm the fuck down, you dumb bitch? You know, like that. I think that's the main thing that I
What's wrong
hear.
with being emotional? What's wrong with that?
It's unproductive, I would say, to sit on the bathroom
What?
floor and cry for hours, you
No,
know?
but if you do it on stream, then it's very productive. Very productive if you do it on
You
stream.
think so? Should I
Yes,
cry on now?
yes. If you cry on stream, people feel bad. They give you money. People want to see emotion on stream. They just don't want to be bored. It's any emotion. Think about it. People get angry and they get paid to be angry. You see it with a lot of different streamers where it's like their whole shtick is like I'm getting so triggered, and then they build a community where they try and trigger that person, and then they get money off of it. So you being a streamer, that's perfect. You don't even have to fix these problems as long as you turn on the camera. That's the whole streamer ideology is like, let me put my mental health aside and just focus on making money. Because that's what
Okay.
streamers do. Because there's streamers out there that, unfortunately, their mental health isn't the best, which ideally you'd want to fix those things, but at the same time, if you fix it, like, will you not be as entertaining? And then there's other people like where they'll like. There's even people that. Nah, never mind. I shouldn't say that. You go ahead. You say something.
I would say that like I'll take your idea and flip it into a positive thing rather than like making it like my community triggering me over and over again. Because like, I want to one day be mentally healthy. Like I'm on the road to recovery, like I'm way better than I was a long time ago. Like what can I say? Like,
Yeah.
but I'm also not anywhere near where I want to be,
You
and
seem
so
like you're a
maybe I could
pleaser.
be,
You really
huh?
you want to make people happy. Like I imagine
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
like in
definitely.
past relationships you went out of your way to provide, and I would imagine that got taken advantage of. You seem like a
Yeah,
sweet
yeah.
girl, and
Thanks.
you gotta stand up for yourself. If I say something mean, you gotta be like, "Fuck you, Bob, you asshole," and not just be like, "That's so
I just
nice,
feel like
Bob."
nobody takes me seriously, so there's no reason to do that
Have
unless if I'm being trying to be funny.
Have you ever tried like trying to be like, "Hey, I'm being serious right now," and then you do like a serious face? Like, watch this. "Hey, I'm being serious right now."
Oh,
People
let me try
shouldn't be
it.
mean. Like, so
Hey, I'm being serious right now.
that's good. That's a good face.
Yeah?
Yeah, because if you preface it like that and then you say something and people don't take it seriously, well, that's just on them. Then they're just being an asshole. Thank you, Duchess, for 2 months.
I feel
Uh,
like someone would just be like, okay, you're just trying to be cute. Like, I don't know.
so do you think that are you ever not cute?
I guess not. Yeah, no. My chat is always saying that I'm banging my tiny fist against the keyboard.
Hmm.
Especially when I'm playing Town of
That's
Salem, I get so fucking mad at Town of Salem.
But see, that's a good thing again because they said tiny fist. And tiny fist is really important because guys love girls that have tiny hands because, it just makes them feel bigger, it makes them feel more powerful. So again, you have to pay attention to the way people are phrasing these things.
No, it's honestly my. I'm never taken seriously when I'm angry. All of my clips of me being angry are just funny. Like if you look back at them, or they're like cute. It's just so yeah. What I'm saying is like nobody can take me seriously when I do that. So I don't stand up for myself, and instead I just kind of, I just kind of like tell myself like, oh, it doesn't matter what other people think about me. All that matters is what I think about myself, and how I feel about myself. And I'm very proud of myself for where I am now.
But what if, there's a little bit of problem with when people be like, man, I truly don't care what people think about me. Because, like, what happens if everyone hates you? Like, actually, if everybody's telling you, like, hey, what you're doing is not good. There's a big difference between, like, 50% of people hating on you and 100, you know what I mean? Like, so
Oh, no,
say if
I understand
someone's
that.
racist, okay, and if everybody's like, hey, man, you're an asshole, stop being racist, that guy shouldn't be like, I'm happy with myself, I'm happy with my opinions. Like, sometimes it's concerning if everybody hates you. But I don't think
That's
everybody
because
hates you.
he has harmful views, right? He's
Hmm.
going to do something harmful with that. Whereas with something like, uh, I don't know, being, I don't know, wearing like showing my thighs on stream, like, like whatever. Like I'm not, it
Oh
may be
yeah,
morally
exact,
wrong for
exact.
some people,
Well,
but I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
hurting anybody,
See, that's where
and
you
I'm
get to
not,
say fuck them. Of course.
yeah. So who cares? As long as what you're doing isn't hurting anybody, who gives a fuck? Like if they don't like what you're
Yeah,
doing.
your thighs are cool. You have cool thighs.
Thank you.
I
And they
would,
don't hurt anybody, I promise.
unless your head's in between them. Am I right?
Unless you want me to make
Yeah,
them
yeah,
hurt.
yeah. Some girls actually have such powerful thighs. You ever watch those videos
I
where
know.
they like crush a watermelon? That's hot.
I would laugh my ass off. I would probably be laughing too hard to take it seriously. Like pretend to crush somebody, kill somebody with thighs. Like,
No, that's not
oh
your
my.
thing.
Well, I mean, if I was actually gonna kill you, I'd probably like shoot you or
Really,
like
really.
poison you. I wouldn't strangle you with my thighs. That would just
Hmm.
be like a weird, that's just like a sex fantasy that guys have, It's like, why would I do that? Like, what's the point? It's like, I'm probably not gonna be able to murder you because you're probably stronger than me, right? So you're probably gonna throw me off and be like, bitch, why are you trying to strangle me to
That's
death?
the thing,
And then I would,
A lot of guys, that is true, but I am intentionally frail so that women do not perceive me as a threat. I always want a woman to know that if they're alone with me, that they have the physical advantage, and that way they feel very safe. And a lot of guys don't do that. A lot of guys get really buff, and I feel like that's a little bit, rude to women because how are women supposed to be feel safe when you could like crush them with like one hand? It's a little scary. Like you ever see a bodybuilder and you're like, oh God, like I am threatened.
yeah, no, I'm definitely scared of large men.
Mm.
They've been a huge problem in my life. So definitely, I'm actually the type of person who's like, I'm actually bisexual, and I would say that I lean more towards people who tend to be like, like men who like, have more feminine features, and
Ooh.
then women who have more masculine features, right?
Yeah, but that being said, like I would be absolutely shocked if you were obviously a girl that's like, oh yeah, I like to be dominated in the bedroom. I would if you don't agree with I would be shocked.
Uh, yeah, I actually did a BDSM test on my stream the other day.
There you go.
And uh actually the first thing that came up was rope bunny and brat. So a brat is a sub form of submissive where it's like a make me do it type of attitude.
Hmm.
And I feel really cringy for calling myself that, but like I tested for it. So,
So
I got the test.
you are a brat.
Yeah, I guess.
Make me. Wow, that I guess that makes sense, right? Given your history, I guess I didn't mean that in a rude way.
It's
Um,
okay.
it's. I hope it's okay. I would hate to offend
Yeah,
you.
you're just making me blush here, Bob, is
That's
all. You're
good.
just you're my king, right? I'm always spamming this in the chat for
S-
you because I'm always trying to support Bob7.
That's not very Brad of you, I must say, because I'm not making you do that. I'm not asking for that.
Well, Bob, you don't interact with me, so it's hard to be a brat to you,
What do you mean? What do you mean? We're interacting right now. Hello.
Well, that's like my sexual preferences and like we're platonic, right? So
That's true. That's true. I was, never mind. That's rude too. You ever think of something and be like, man, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
why am
I
I
know.
so I'm drinking, so I try and filter myself a little bit less. But right now I'm filtering myself because before when I was talking about like people getting angry and then their community making them angry and then you have these mental health problems that you don't solve. There's some people that like make the decision to live a healthier life and then it doesn't even work out for them. You know what I mean? That's the nicest way that I could phrase that. Some people have moved in a positive direction, have really done a lot for their health, and they've gotten shit on for it. I think that is a nice PG way to phrase that.
Yeah. Well, I would say that if you don't think that you're going to ever be happy, like personally, like I'm gonna get real with you here, Bob. I'm gonna be
Yes, yes,
serious.
I love it. I love it. Go ahead. Can you?
If
You're being
you
serious.
Yeah, no. If you genuinely feel like you never will have the possibility of being happy ever again, that's like I used to feel like that, and I used to have to like I had suicidal thoughts, right? And
Huh.
I had to go to a mental hospital like when I was a teenager, right? Because
Huh.
I thought that based off of like the trauma that I had as a child that I could never be like a regular adult, right? I was like, I can never function in society. Like, nobody's ever going to want me around. Like, so I was just like, I might as well not be here. And then now that I know that that's not true and I don't feel like that, and I feel like I experience more happiness nowadays than sadness, that, there is hope. Even though you think that there may not be hope, like, you
Yeah.
never know. You can always feel different in a decade or two
That's why
if you just stick around.
That's why I try and interact with as many people as possible because I know that I'm going to introduce just more happiness in their life, of course. But this exactly what you're saying is why I'm a pretty progressive dude because people don't decide to have the upbringing that they do. So some people have great upbringings, some people have unfortunate ones, and I'd like to think that a big percentage of people would end up being pretty awesome if they had a correct upbringing, educated well, had a nice loving family. So I think we should probably move in a direction where we're not blaming people for their own actions and just trying to provide people opportunities to do good. Because if you provide people with opportunities, I think they'll take them because people want to
That's
be
what you're
good.
doing right now, Bob. You gave me an opportunity to be your friend, right?
Hmm.
And that's a good thing. That's
And
a
right
that's a
now,
kind.
you're doing okay. You're doing an okay job. I'd say this is going okay so far. I'm feeling all right about it.
Oh,
But then again, like if it goes bad, it's not your fault. You know what I mean? This it's again, I we don't have free will. So if this date goes badly, it's not due to your own actions. You said you had a rough upbringing. So if this date goes bad, that's probably that this is a
do
very
you
this is
think
one of the
differently
most
now,
awkward
Bob,
jokes I've ever done.
because you know about my
No,
past?
I already knew that was like one of the
You can
three.
make jokes about
No,
it. It's
that was
okay.
like one of the three things I knew. I knew that one, she has blue hair. Two, she smokes weed. Three, she had a. It was the third one that I knew is that you had an abusive relationship. That was my third fun fact that I knew about you. Which I'm not saying that's a fun fact.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just a fact. It's just a.
I also end up dating men who end up being cheating on me with men, even though they say they don't like men.
Wow, that's a
It's
fun
happened
one.
twice now.
Thank you, Touches, for the subscription. Wait, that happened twice. What?
Twice. Yeah,
You,
twice.
so you just got cheated on. You just are dating closeted, either bisexual, gay, or they're
You
just.
know, okay, so the first time, um, I moved in with this guy when I was 16, right? Because like my home life wasn't very nice.
Yeah.
And I was dating him, whatever. His family more so took me in because his mom liked me. And we started dating for a while and we were monogamous, and then I ended up getting a text from my manager at work like 2 years later and he was like, "Hey, just letting you know your boyfriend sucks my dick." Like and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, like he's been inviting me over to his work, like because he was a security guard at a building where like there was no like cameras really, and he was by himself. Like he would bring his dog because like nobody knew, and like he would invite that guy over to suck his dick at night." And he did it
Damn.
a couple times and he showed me screenshots and I was like, wow. And I went to work the next day and I like told my store manager that my assistant manager, because he was there like on the clock, and I was just like, I can't do this. Like, I'm gonna quit. Like, you either need to get rid of
Hmm.
him or get rid of me because I can't. Like,
Yes, because
I was
I don't
so
blame you because a lot of times I feel like when girls are in their relationships, they want to be the best at cocksucking in that relationship. So, whenever you feel outdone, you just have to get out of there.
I didn't really do it much because he became very emotionally manipulative like really early on in the relationship. So we actually never really did have sex because like I was terrified of him. And yeah, you know what? It probably is my fault for denying him sex that he ended up
Wait,
getting
wh-
blowjobs from his friend.
wait,
But
that
well,
you can't that can't. There's no way you believed what you just said. It's my fault for
he
denying him
likes
sex that
women though. He's like
he ended
still
up
he's
sucking
dating
dick
a
because
girl
I just
right
wouldn't
now.
give him. It's my obligation to give him sex, or else if I don't give him sex, he's gonna go suck some dick. That was very reasonable what you just said right there.
You know that a sexually repressed man will do some crazy things.
You think so?
I know
Thank you,
so.
Base Hero, for the $2. Um, yeah, it's hard for me to relate sometimes to people's levels of horniness because man, people are really horny. Like, do you get like a lot of horny viewers? Because I'm
Oh
always
yeah.
surprised at the level of horniness in Twitch chat. Because I feel like sometimes people watch my stream because they want to watch girl streamers like you, but they don't want to be called a simp. So then they watch me talk to girls. So then they act like, oh, I'm watching Bob do jokes, but secretly they just want to watch the pretty girl. You know?
You're right, because I'll come on shows like this where the chat will be like, hot pocket emotes, blue haired girl, whatever.
Yeah.
But then I come back and I have 100 more fans, you know? I'm
True.
like, okay, you won't follow me on Twitch, but you'll pay $10 a month to me. Like, all right.
Wow.
You know, I don't mind it too much, actually. I'd rather get like secretly like to have secret support from people and then like outwardly pretend like they don't like me.
Why is that? I'm
Because
still
like who
thinking.
cares? Like who cares what other people think? Like I don't give a fuck, right? Like
What happened the second time? If that's what happened the first time, what happened with the guy cheating on you with another guy the second time?
he literally just like told me that he thought he was bisexual and was experimenting with men and thought that, you know, because like I found Grinder on his phone and I was like,
Okay,
"What are you doing?" And
that's a good
he just
question.
confessed to me that he's like had sex like 2 times with random guys on Grinder. And I like went and got tested. And thankfully I had nothing and neither did he, but that was fucking like I was like, all right, like I'm done. And
So,
that was when I lived in Colorado and I was like a snowboard ski lift operator and I like lived with him, so I didn't really have anywhere to go and I had to live in my car for like 2 weeks after that.
wow. So
So,
I guess you are not open to open relationships, I assume, or like,
no,
is
I
it just
am
the
now.
fact? Okay, so it was the fact that it was like surprise. I'm doing other people. Like you guys didn't even get to have a conversation about it. Like it was a secretive thing. So why God, that sucks, dude. Like I feel like one of the main things you look for in a partner is being able to trust them no matter what, complete honesty. So it's always going to be like a gut punch when they are just like surprise, I'm fucking other people and surprise again, it's guys.
I just at first I thought maybe there's something wrong with me. I'm like maybe I look like a man, you know? I do have some people coming into my chat saying, "Are you trans?" And you know, I don't know if like people are trying to be rude or if I genuinely look like a man. Do you think I look kind of like a man, Bob, to you? Like I can promise you I'm genetically a female, but do I look like a man? Like do I
Um
look like I used to be a man?
no, you look pretty feminine, but I just some people are rude. I'm pretty accepting of all people in general. I just want people to do their thing, of course. But no, I would obviously look at you and you're like, yeah, you're a pretty feminine person. But honestly, I'm not a person that even I like to treat people like they're people, like whether they're a guy or a girl. Like people, the fact that I'm a boy, people assume things that are not true at all. Like people think like, hey Bob, you could probably lift this 20-pound bag, and the assumption being made is for my dad. My dad asked me to lift this 20-pound bag. It was he wanted me to move mulch, and I couldn't do it. And so I think sometimes it's harmful that we have these gender roles because people make assumptions like that I could lift a heavy thing because I'm a man, and it's not true. And I think it would be better if we moved in a direction where maybe we focus less on gender roles and just treated people like they're human, because we're just all human, man. Thank you for Joe Grogan for giving us up to Barry.
I think that's why it's so like, like, do you think it's socially acceptable to walk up to somebody and go, "Are you trans?"
Um, I don't think it's the nicest thing to say, but like,
So like, why would you do it
but
in
the reason that I don't think
that?
it's a nice thing to say is because I feel like that person probably does not like trans people if they're approaching it
Yeah.
like that. Because like whatever the person identifies as, that shouldn't really be a concern. You should just be like, hey, you should respect whatever they want to be known as. So I think it's rude because they have ulterior motives, right? Like if it was something,
Really
if
wanted
someone
to
was
know or care.
genuinely thinking that, like I guess that it wouldn't be offensive, but I think that would be that wouldn't really ever happen.
If they wanted to know or if they cared, they'd be like, "What are your pronouns?" or something like
Exactly,
that.
exactly. Like that is the nice way to go about it, for sure.
Hmm.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I would respond to they them for sure. I'd respond to anything. He, him, they them. I'll take it all.
I feel like at first it would be hard to catch my attention by like trying to address me as they. But yeah,
Wait, no, it wouldn't. Why?
I'd be confused. Like I'd be confused because I wouldn't like
They were
identify
playing
myself
League of
as that.
Legends the other day. Mafia. They were playing League. They were
Oh, now
streaming.
that you say that, that
Yeah,
makes a
no, it
lot
wouldn't
more
be
sense.
weird at all.
Thank you for
Yeah, no, I
demonstrating
nailed
it
it.
for me.
Like,
You
would
really
you
helped me understand.
would you hang out with them? I would.
Yeah. Yeah, the they makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, I think a lot. Do you were you a smart kid in school?
I was, but yeah, I'm really not so much anymore, as you can tell, based off.
Do you think that's the weed really just killing the short term
Um,
memory?
it could have been other things.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
I'm just kidding. I don't really think that I'm like slower than I was before. I just like really haven't like done anything other than like play video games since I
What
got out of college. So
what is 15 plus 49?
64.
That's correct. See, that wasn't that bad. That was pretty good.
I'm slow, but I can do it.
I think you're a smart girl because there's a difference. Being smart isn't just like having knowledge about dumb trivia bullshit. Sometimes being smart is just critical thinking, and I'd like to think maybe you could think okay.
I think I have really good street smarts as well.
Really, is that like are you referring to just like not getting scammed when you're buying weed? Is that what you're referring to with street
All
smarts?
types of stuff, Bob. You have no I lived in my car for 2 weeks
Hmm.
and I'm alive still, like as a girl. Like, I mean, that's pretty scary to be on your own. Especially when
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
young and you like don't even have anything to protect yourself with
Yeah, you need a
and you don't
nice
even
big
know what
man to
you're like
protect you,
doing.
right? Nice big
Yeah,
man.
like I'm surprised that things turned out like things could have turned out way worse, and like I feel like I really got the lucky roll on the dice, you know?
Sometimes I wonder, like, why do girls just not buy a gun? Like, you could either, be like, oh, I can't protect myself. Let me get a cool big guy, or you could just buy a gun. You could just be like, hey, stay away, asshole.
I
You
would
could just,
assume that some girls are kind of intimidated by them.
yeah.
In my case, that's not it. I'm not legally allowed to own one.
Interesting. That's interesting. And I do want
I
to
don't have any
acknowledge,
record or anything. It's just like the fact that I've been to a mental
yeah, yeah.
hospital before and it's on record. I think I have to wait like 7 years until that's happened to be able to own a gun in
Yeah.
California.
I also, of course, want to acknowledge that statistically, guns don't make girls more safe. A lot of times, the guns end up being used against them when a woman owns a gun. So, unfortunately,
Hmm.
although I want that to be the simple solution because going like this is cool, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't work out so well in reality. I would
I
I
used
would
to work at
trust
an
you.
airsoft shop.
Really?
I'd fake guns. Yeah, I have a picture of myself on my Instagram holding a fake Glock to the camera. It's yeah. I used to sell airsoft guns, paintball guns, and I used to sell real guns, but I like wasn't allowed to legally sell them, but like I worked in the shop where the guns were sold.
I would trust you
If
with a
that makes
gun. I don't think you would shoot me. And I feel like that's all I need. Like, if someone wouldn't shoot me and they had a gun, then I trust them. Because I think that we should move in a direction where if everyone had a gun, people wouldn't shoot each other. Because think about it. If everybody in America had to wield a gun for just 2 days, they had to keep it in their hand, how many people would die? And the answer is like hundreds of thousands people would die. If they just had to wield a gun for 2 days, people would shoot each other 100%. And that's a problem. Like, we obviously need to be able to wield a gun and not shoot people. And you, if you were wielding a gun and we hung out, I don't think you would shoot me. I don't think you would do it.
Unless if it was a Nerf gun, then I'd shoot the fuck out of you.
Yeah, because that's like a wacky thing girls want to do. It's just like, hey, I'm doing this quirky thing, Nerf guns, pow pow pow. I'm really playful.
I'm a gamer girl.
Yeah,
Whee!
yeah. Yeah, you guys want to play FPS games? I play Overwatch Mercy.
Oh my gosh. I actually play Moira, which is a little less e-girl, but still e-girl.
I don't know anything about Overwatch. I'm gonna be honest.
Do you play Magic?
The Gathering?
Yes.
I did when I grew up.
You did? Look
Yeah.
at what I got here. There's a Magic deck.
Cool, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you're
No, I'm
you're
just,
you're not a fake gamer girl. You're a real one.
No, I actually do have a really big Magic collection if you want to see it.
I really don't. But I believe
don't?
you. No, I believe you. I believe you that you have a
Wanna see my
very
Hearthstone
cool.
collection?
No, like maybe like I would like if we were in person, we could draft. Like if we had a group of people, that could be fun. But I'm not looking to just like look at a collection. No, that's But I imagine that the art is pretty though. I wait. So what color is your hair? If not blue, what is? Is it brown? Is it black? What? It's not blonde. You don't have blonde hair.
Your color hair, Bob.
It's like a dark brown, I think. And is the other question? Is that do you only dye your head hair?
Wait. You know what? I'm actually going to dye my armpits blue soon for a sub goal.
Really? That's
Because everyone
awesome.
told me to last night. Yeah, so I'm growing on my armpits starting today.
Yeah, I don't mind the armpit hair or the leg hair. Like, who cares, man? Just grow it out, you know?
I take a shower every single day, right? Every single morning. I'm not gross with the hair, right? Because my hair, like when I sleep at night, it like dyes my skin blue. So every morning when I wake up, I tie my hair back and I wash the blue off of my skin, right? So just letting you know I'm gonna be very sanitary about
That's
growing out
good.
my
That's
armpit
good.
hair.
But
It's gonna smell nice and look nice.
yeah, you know, I'm not a fan of stinky girls, but there is some girls that when they get sweaty, they do smell good. I have experienced that. But outright stinky, like if you smell like a trash can, that's no good. That would be
Right,
bad.
because you know the girls that don't smell bad are the girls that are vegans.
Oh, aren't yeah, I remember accusing you of being a fake vegan cuz you
Why?
yeah, cuz you didn't do it for like moral reasons. You did it to like be healthy or something. I forget.
Yeah.
I just remember I accused you of that and I don't even really remember why.
It's hard to explain, but I had really wild allergic reactions to like dairy and meat products. And so for a while, I just stopped eating it, and then my allergic reactions went away. So I just stuck to the diet because like every time I end up eating dairy or meat, I end up having hives or breaking out in a rash or something, some part of my body swells up.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
so it's
I
weird.
remember why I called you a fake vegan because you were just being a vegan just because you're getting allergic reactions instead of a real intellectual vegan who's doing it because they care about animals and caring about the environment. So you were a vegan for purely selfish reasons, and that's a little bit harder to respect, you know? A lot of
I don't
vegans
do it for
pride
other
themselves on being
reasons.
selfless and
That's
what's up?
Bob. That's the main reason that I do it, right? I mean, do that or die of asphyxiation, right?
Yeah,
Of that
it's
above everything else. I'm not going to die because I went against my own morals. I mean, it's like veganism, like yes, it's great for the planet. I highly recommend that you do it if you can. It like you lose weight, like you look great, your skin is healthy. If you do it right, if you eat the right foods, right? And you get enough protein and everything, you make sure you're nourishing yourself properly, then you will become super healthy. Like athletes do it all the time. Like Tom Brady.
So then, like, what do you eat? Like, walk me through. What did you eat today?
This morning I had some peanut butter banana toast with blueberry and chia seeds.
Wow.
And then I also had some almond milk with protein powder and coffee.
Wow. See, so like,
And now I'm drinking green tea.
I always wonder if, like, with some vegans, if the problem is just consent, because obviously animals, you can't really get consent from them that, like, hey, you could eat me, right? But say if I gave you permission, like, hey, MafiaJinx, I'm about to die because I have a illness that is about to kill me, and when I pass away, you could eat me, and it will be safe to eat because this illness would not kill you. Like, if I'm giving you consent, would that be okay? Do you think that maybe you would? Do you think that you get an outbreak from eating me post death with permission? Do you think that that would be a problem?
Do you eat a lot of meat?
Oh yeah, for sure. That, I mean, I think it's morally wrong to eat meat, especially because I could easily right now in my position live a life where I could not eat meat and I could be vegan. But that's just one of the cases where it's very pleasurable for me to eat meat. So then I just try and ignore the morals behind it because it's convenient and easy. So then yeah, I eat meat. Meat's pretty awesome. It's pretty tasty.
Well, I would think that because of the amount of meat that you eat, it wouldn't be safe for me. So I'd probably say no thanks.
Ah, true, true, true. Because, people always want to say, like, hey, if I lived this many years ago, I would be against these awful things that were happening. But I feel like I can't say that because, I eat meat, I don't think that's like a very good thing, but it's pleasurable, it's easy for me. So, like, who knows what I would have been okay with years ago if I existed as the same person somehow? Who knows? Like, maybe I'm not fighting hard enough for what I believe is right. Maybe I'm just a little bitch.
You don't have to be a full-fledged vegan, You can just start out like just not eating meat on weekdays. Just simple things like that
Yeah.
people do to incorporate into their
I'm not going
diet.
to do that. I'm going to be honest. I should do that because, reduction is a real thing, but I'm not going to do it because it's tasty, it's just tasty stuff.
I know. I was just saying, like, I felt like, you needed some advice on how to do, but since you have no intention of stopping eating meat, you do you, boo boo. I don't mind.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm just gonna act like that. My personal choice doesn't matter, and I'm gonna blame corporations, and I'm gonna have no personal responsibility, because that's just again easier for me to live
Easy
my
clap.
life. Yeah, yeah. Don't you
Blame corporate America
don't you
on
hate
everything.
corporations that just pollute the planet? They suck. It's not my fault.
They're real crooked guys, huh? The big banks, real crooked. They're trying to take all your money
Do you have
from
opinions?
paychecks. Huh?
Do you have opinions?
No.
No,
Not politically, no.
no, none. Damn.
Well, the government, I don't know. I mean, I never really like cared about it. It never really helped me out, so why the fuck? I don't know. I've never really like I never really had like I had a job from the time that I was 16 to like 19 years old, like officially, like where I paid taxes and stuff. But like honestly, I haven't really done anything other than pay my taxes like as an employee. Um and I don't really like care. Like I just got my tax return from Colorado and it's fucking yes. Yes. So, yeah, big fan of tax returns
Interesting.
and big fan of the stimulus check. Yeah.
Thank you, Bomb for days. Wait, so what were you What were you working that you were? Did you have a job outside of Twitch? What were you doing?
Well, last year, 2019, I was a ski lift operator until like August, and then I moved back to California, in like right after August, and then I became a Twitch streamer like after like a couple months of being unemployed because I'd saved enough money working there because I had a really good salary because I was a level 7 snowboarder, and like we got paid more because we went down dangerous snow paths every morning to get to the bottom of our chairs. And some people were signed on and they couldn't snowboard at all, so they got the easier chairs, right? So we got paid more to snowboard on the job.
Also, you had to work just so you could pay for dank weed. Am I right?
Oh yeah, dude, we all smoked fat dope in Colorado. That's where I got this habit from, dude. I used to not even smoke weed before I moved there.
Really? So I have a question for you. Would
Huh.
you give up weed
No.
if you could go back in time and kill Hitler?
Oh shit. No.
No,
You
interesting.
know why?
What
Because
about if you could go back in time and save Jesus Christ?
no.
Okay, she's a big weed fan.
No, because you're not supposed to mess with the past. That's the number
Oh
one
yeah, there's
rule
the
of time
butterfly
travel.
effect. Because like maybe you kill Mr. Hitler and Hitler number two comes in hot because Himmler was a pretty bad guy too. Like what happens if
Yeah.
Himmler took power and he actually took over the world? Or like what happens if we saved Jesus Christ and then the devil popped up and he destroyed the world? So I guess that
All
is an okay
movies
point. That's an okay
how
point,
all
right?
movies start. That's why I would decline your offer, Bob. But in my opinion, I think that weed is a really great alternative for me to not do like drugs, you know? Like it's like weed or alcohol, weed or like painkillers, weed or like ketamine, weed or Xanax, you know. There's all
Yeah,
types of
those
scary
are
shit out
very
there.
equivalent. All of those things.
Those are all and weed is the least scary thing out of all those things, you would agree?
uh,
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, weed versus alcohol is interesting. Because I don't know, there's just things to talk about there. You know, potentially weed has more of a long term effect, but
People die from
yeah,
alcoholism, Bob.
you could
People
actually
overdose
die
from
from
alcohol.
alcoholism, and you can't die from
Yes.
weed. There's a discussion to be had there. It's close.
That's my opinion. Weed is so totally safe. Like it's not gonna kill you at all. And alcohol can kill you.
Yeah, I
So
mean that's why I'm actually straight edge. I don't drink. I don't do any weed. But that being said, can I go? Can you talk to the chat for a second? I got a pee and I'm gonna go get a drink.
yeah. I've seen him drink wine and White Claw on stream, and can I say that honestly, I can't even deal with the taste of wine. It's so gross. Like only old ladies who have no sense of smell and no sense of taste can drink wine. Like I don't know how other people can drink it. I have to like mix it with grape juice because it tastes so bad. And then don't even get me started on White Claws. Honestly, the only thing that you should be drinking is beer, IPAs, rum, and whiskey. Okay, those are the only things that matter. Oh, and tequila as well. So I think that Bob really needs to up his alcoholic drink game if he is going to be saying that alcohol is better than weed, which is totally not true. I'm going to prove that to you by hitting a dab. You see, this is some golden. You get dabs from pressing weed, like from a hydraulic, like super hot press, and it it comes out of this like golden stuff, kind of like a sap for weed, right? And it's like really concentrated because normally flower is only 17% to 25% THC, and then dabs are like 90 or whatever. I don't know. I don't have the numbers accurate, but you get what I'm saying. The numbers go astronomically up. You get more high as time goes on. You know, we've really innovated as human beings with marijuana, I think, like with technology and everything.
What up? What up? Do you need to pee? You haven't peed in a while. You haven't peed yet this stream. Do you have a do you
I
do
peed before the stream.
Oh, and you're just good? Do you not drink any water?
I've been drinking water
Hmm.
and
Water is honestly a really good way to like not feel too hungry, and then it's like easier to lose weight because you're drinking water, you're not feeling as hungry. Are you you seem like you have a pretty good weight. Like that seems like out of all the problems that you probably think you have, that some of them obviously aren't problems. There's things that you probably feel bad about that aren't problems, but weight isn't one of them. You have a good weight. You would agree with that, right? Like,
yeah,
yeah.
no, I'm really proud of my body lately. I've been like working out and you know, like my skin looks better, like I said. And that's why I got the confidence to start doing what I'm doing now. like I normally wouldn't have back in the day when I was like, like I've been at the point where I've been way too skinny, and I've been at the point where I've been overweight,
Mhm.
like I've definitely fluctuated in weight my whole life. So right now I would say I'm like a really nice, comfortable
Did you
position.
see a big difference in boob size when you went from like too skinny to too fat? Like, did they change? Like, some girls, their
Yeah.
boobs will change heavily with their weight, but other people, they stay pretty consistent.
Yeah,
I've
my boobs
seen.
are like chameleons. I can look flat chested, like, I look flat chested like a year ago, and then like, now I look like I have bigger boobs, but like it depends on if I wear a push-up bra or not, right?
Mm,
Like, like push-up bras make a huge difference. Like right now I'm not wearing like anything that's really supportive, right? So it doesn't look like I have like really big boobs, but it's just like there's nothing there. But like if I had like a no, if I had like a push-up bra on, like
mhm.
it would look like there's so much more boob, and like you would have cleavage, and there would be like up there. But, I don't really care too much today, so I didn't feel like putting one on.
So
Also, they're really
am I
uncomfortable.
not worth it? Am I not worth the push-up bra? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm not worth the effort. I'm not worth the good
Should I go
looks. No,
should I go put it
no,
on?
I'm accepting of all boobs, whether you had boobs, no boobs. It's all good. Thank you, Duchess, for gifting sub to define. Um, I mean, I'm a little offended, but besides that, I guess I'm okay.
Why
Because
would you be
you're also going on the Raj show. Are you gonna wear the push-up bra for the Raj show?
No, because Sakino is a wholesome guy. He's not
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Do you think that you have a good chance of winning his heart today? She is going on the Raj show later today, featuring Sakuno, who is like an IRL anime guy. And do you know what you're gonna say to him? That you have to make him like you.
I'm just gonna tell him that we need to breed for the sake of humanity.
Whoa, and you think that will work?
I'm gonna wait to tell him that. I'm gonna wait for a while.
Yeah, you got to say that
I'm
you
just
have really
scared.
good genes.
I'm just gonna
That's
be like, yeah, I'm gonna lead on early. I'm gonna be like, look, here, you look like an anime boy. I look like an anime girl. Like you're really cute. I play League of Legends. You play League of Legends. Like, maybe like we should like date or something. And
wow.
he also like draws, and so do I. I make all my own emotes.
Oh
So
yeah, you were drawing last night. That's what I tuned in. And you were like you were just like doodling around. That was cool.
I have a lot of things that I do, like and like I do karaoke, and I don't know.
That's
I like
probably pretty
kawaii
cool.
stuff.
Do
I
you
speak a
do?
little
Does
bit
that
of
mean you
Japanese.
watch anime?
Yeah, I have a Naruto tattoo. This is the Anbu Black Ops symbol.
Very cool. What is your favorite anime? I'm a big anime fan myself.
It's Naruto.
It is Naruto. Hmm.
Yeah, and I like the Dragon Ball series a lot. I like Tokyo Ghoul. I like Psycho Pass and Berserk, and I think those are like my favorite animes, I'd say.
Does that mean you watch hentai too?
Yeah, I've watched a couple. I've watched a couple videos. I don't normally that's not normally my go-to, but yeah, I've seen it.
Hmm.
I don't think it's very entertaining. I think it's kind of weird because I feel like they say stuff that people normally wouldn't say during sex, you
Like,
know?
yeah,
Like, oh,
like, ooh,
feel
that
so
tentacle
hot,
feels so good. Yeah.
you feel so hot
Oh, what the
inside.
fuck?
Like, I don't know. Like people don't say that, Like that's just like that's not something that
Yeah.
unless if you I mean,
I mean,
I
I've said some pretty interesting stuff during sex. Thank you, Handsome Grab, for giving 5 subs. That's awesome, man. I was trying to push the boundaries of the dumb things that I could say to girls. A classic example that I've given in the past is like, when I've had a girl be like, "Hey, Bob, I really wanna suck that penis," and I've said like, well, I hope you don't chip a tooth. Is that a good joke? Because like it's the implication is that my penis is rock hard like a diamond, and that if she goes down on me, that she will chip a tooth because it's a very hard penis.
that would lead the girl to believe that you don't want your penis to be sucked.
Mmm. Really? I mean, it didn't work. That line has never worked before. Thank you, Nikki Sia, for subscribing. Yeah, it's sometimes I know it's just like if I say this, there is no upside here, but then you got to do it. You gotta, out of respect for yourself.
Yeah. Have you ever played Super Seducer? I feel like that's like how you live your life, like you're playing Super Seducer.
I mean, I did a thing on my channel that was Twitch Plays E-Date where I was saying things that the Twitch chat voted for. I gave them 4 options, and whatever they voted for, I would have to say that thing. So that was close to Super Seducer, but I probably should just play the game itself because I could do Super Seducer better than that guy can. I could probably do those live action scenes and make them way funnier, way cooler, way more helpful, because I know what guys need to help them get laid. Thank you, Duchess, for gifting 6 gifted subs, man. What the fuck? Thank you, guys. Man.
See, Bob, I have a vision for you. You're such a talented guy, right? You're so funny.
I'm cool. Yeah.
So many things, right? And I'm just saying, like, that's one of the things that you should definitely do.
Yeah, like for example, I could look at you and I could assume so many things, and I shouldn't even say them because you've already said that all the things that I've assumed this stream, like just by the fact of how you look and you have blue hair. And you know that says a lot about your personality because I always like that because some people they don't wear their personality on the outside, but you do. You make it very clear, like this is who I am, and I'm unapologetic for it, and that's good. It's good that you make it up front, and then we could just know who you are.
Yeah, no, I can't be a fake bitch. You know, it's like impossible for me. I can't pretend that I'm not crazy. I mean, that would be impossible. That would be really hard.
There's nothing wrong with being a little wacky, because it's entertainment, you know. Not that like people are being entertained by your trauma. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I'm trying to say that you'd rather be a little wacky than a little boring.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like definitely like going through like hard times in your life, people like become funny out of that. Or, you know, like I'm not saying I'm a comedian, but like maybe I'm fun to laugh at. Like it doesn't even matter. Just the fact that I make people laugh like makes me happy, and you know, like that's all that matters. Like I feel like people who have dealt with bad stuff like comedy and jokes mean so much more, and laughter and like smiles
escape,
so much more.
It's escape. That's why a lot of times, like, you know, if people are say if you have less friends, then boom, then you have to maybe acquire talents for people to like you. You know, like say if you're God, that I can't phrase this that doesn't sound awful. Thank you, Handsome Graham, for gifting a sub to Brian and Gods. What the fuck? Why you're gifting more subs? Thank you for gifting 4 more subs. Wow.
Yay.
Well, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, I was saying that this is the way I should phrase this. So I have this friend who's a girl, and she said that she used to be really fat. And when then she was really fat, nobody would be nice to her, nobody would talk to her, nobody even wanted to be her friend. So then she was all alone. And when she was all alone, she gained skills. She learned how to play a lot of different instruments. She acquired a lot of skills. And she thinks that she only did that because she was fat and nobody wanted to talk to her. I would still talk to people who are fat, to be clear. I have no problem with fat people. Ideally, I do want them to be happy with themselves. I do want them to be healthy. But I think sometimes, you know, people going through stuff, like you said, there could be hidden upsides of it.
Sure, I know how to solve a Rubik's Cube now.
Do you have a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, I don't know where it is though.
Okay, well, I don't believe you. There's no way you could solve it. Nobody's ever solved a Rubik's Cube. That's like a myth. I don't think that.
There's a whole algorithm, Bob.
No,
like,
no. People, nobody's ever solved a Rubik's Cube before.
Hours how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
If it was possible, I would have done it by now because I've sat down for a Rubik's Cube for hours. I've sat there for hours. And I've been able to get like the first 2 layers, but never the third. Nobody's ever solved a Rubik's Cube.
Are you kidding me? I literally was in Rubik's Cube Club at high school, and I was in Magic Club as well. So, you know, but it's like literally you just look up step-by-step guide how to solve Rubik's Cube. And you just literally look at it and like watch, like it shows you how you move the cube, and it's not hard to learn at all. Really.
I bet that's a real thing. I believe you. I believe that you could solve a Rubik's Cube.
Oh no, I'm not trying to. I'm just saying that you can do it too, Bob.
I'm sure I could solve it.
Yeah. Do you want me to mail you one? Do you have a PO box?
Isn't like aren't Rubik's Cubes just a scam? Like isn't it just unsolvable?
No, it's not.
What?
There's a move that you do that like so it's like so basically there's the right hand side and then there's the left hand side, and you do moves that are based like they're all sequences within algorithms. And there's 5 different algorithms that you have to follow, right? And they all have different sequences on how you get the cubes into the right position. You start off with the yellow cross, and then you get the corners, and then you get the middles, then you get the sides, and then you get the bottom face, and then you fix the corners. It's like there's a method that you have to go through it. Unless if you're looking through like something that a professional made up that's unorthodox, that's normally the way that you start out.
I'm a little bit of I'm a little bit threatened myself of algorithms in general and just programming and because think about it. I was watching that guy Hikaru. He's pretty popular on Twitch and he was talking about that in the chess community they've accepted that they cannot beat the computers, they can't beat the programs, the algorithms. They've accepted that and they devote their life to something that they can compete with computers in. Now, what I'm worried about is how long is it going to take till computers are making the best memes? You know, how long do I have until I can't compete with a program, an algorithm, a computer, that the computers are just pumping out the best objective memes? And I fear that day when I'm just like, yeah, I can't meme better than a computer. I just can't do it. This algorithm memes too well.
My favorite memes are already made by a computer. You know those memes where it's like I made this bot watch the Notebook 10 times over and rewrite the script for me. Have you seen those memes before? They're so funny because it's like a robot trying to explain the movie, and it's like if you've ever seen the movie, it's like really funny to read through the.
Do you like the Notebook?
No,
Which guy does the Notebook have? Notebook. Which actor is it? Oh, it's Ryan Gosling. He's hot. Ryan Gosling's so hot, dude.
He's too masculine for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like his grovel, his grisliness.
Nah, he's beautiful, you know.
I feel like his beard's really scratchy. Like it would hurt me if I laid next to him.
That's effed up, man. I would do all of his characters. I would, especially the one in Drive. That's the hottest. La La Land's pretty cool. You like La La Land? Do do
I haven't
do
seen
do do. What? You haven't seen it? Wow.
I like to watch war movies and like horror movies.
Do you want to be scared? Wah! Did that scare you?
No.
No.
You gotta try better than that, Bob.
Okay. Why would you want to be scared on purpose?
Because it's fun. I do like a spooky day on my stream where I like play like Resident Evil usually, and I like have like scary alerts, like like a gunshot super loud or like knocking, like things like that. And I just think it's really fun. Like I feel like the laugh you have after you get scared like brings like dopamine to your brain or whatever. Like you get happy and you're just like woohoo, scary is fun. But I feel like sometimes I'm a little immune to it and it sucks. Like I feel like especially when I go to haunted houses, like when I used to have friends like in high school, like especially living in San Diego, like there's a lot of cool haunted houses around and I would just lead everybody through and not be scared. Like I'd be like, this fucking sucks. Like I can't even like be scared because like I think to myself like these are actors, these are sets, they have paint on their face and wigs and stuff, like and all of these things are fake and I'm not gonna get hurt.
True. Well, so how do you, what about gunplay? Like, would that like do it for you? Like, if someone brought a gun to the bedroom?
Damn, Bob, you literally like you just look at me and you just know me. Like, how do you know me so well already?
So if I just make me blast, that would work. That would
yes, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I mean, like if we like pre-planned it, like if I knew you already, like and like we had already agreed to this, like this whole exact scenario, and it was unloaded, right? Or at least the safety was on. I mean, come on. But yeah.
Yeah, I think unloaded and safety on would be a good combination. You don't want to accidentally shoot someone in the head while having sex with them. I would not recommend that. I'm a big if you're gonna have a gun, I would recommend gun safety. Don't accidentally shoot a person you're having sex with. That's my take. You don't want to kill someone. Don't kill people.
Don't kill people.
Yeah, try your best to not do that. Thank you, Squid Meme, for subscribing. Again, my Twitter's not trash, man. What the fuck? And then your mod battle master gave me 420 bits, dude. He was throwing out respect to you and your weed with the 420 bits.
Yeah.
So
No, that's the thing. Every time I get 420 bits, I smoke weed.
So be honest. Do your viewers have a chance with you?
Maybe. Yeah, no. I feel like if somebody approached me like and they weren't like, "Oh, hi, I'm a viewer in your chat." You know, if like they just approached me as a person and then later on I found out that they like watched my stream, I'd be like, "Oh, like that's cool." But I feel like if like a viewer like reached out to me and like asked me to start a relationship with them and move over to where they are, I'd probably say no because, you know, those people like even though I am very transparent and very myself on stream, those people, you know, I haven't met them in real life and that's a really big red flag for me.
Yeah, I mean, I would personally say that no one in chat has a chance to do me. Even the hottest babes and the hottest guys don't have a chance. So sorry if you watch me because you one day want to marry me, and if you donate because you want my attention because you want to sleep with me with one day, I would recommend not doing that. Uh, do you ever feel like, because I always worry, like, do I give the boyfriend experience? Do lonely girls come into my chat because they want to act like they have a boyfriend, right? Like, do you ever worry about that yourself?
No, I feel like I don't spend enough time with everybody individually for that to be
Hmm.
possible. Like, and especially because when I'm in my chat, I'm usually stoned as fuck and I like don't even read half the messages sometimes. So I feel like a lot of these people, like I get a lot of DMs, I get a lot of comments, I get a lot of stuff, and I don't really get to them because like I'm doing this on my own, you know, and it's like I don't know. I've been dealing with like, you know, not only maintaining my TikTok account, but my OF and Twitch. And, you know, I'm doing all of those technically full time, like posting almost every single day or, you know, being active almost every single day on all of those accounts. And
Mm.
I just like, I don't have time to talk to people. Like you, like, that's why I thought it was so cool when you told me, like, oh, I set apart time in the day to talk to people because it's like, oh, that's really
Yeah, you gotta be nice, of course.
well, it's not about being nice. Like people just don't really talk to me. I mean, like when they do, it's just kind of like business talk. You know, it's like, hi, hi, we're gonna do this thing. Yeah, yeah. Like that's it.
But what happens to, say, if I said how are you and then you told me about, like, I'm having an awful day, here are my problems, and then I just didn't respond? Like, would that feel bad?
I'd be like, I just opened up to you, and you're just like, whatever.
See, that's where I feel weird, because, like, oh, you probably don't have this problem, but I have this problem where, like, it's almost like you have too many friends. Like, you want to give everybody genuine, real interactions. You want to give your real opinion. You want to feel like you're listening to them, and sometimes it just gets so exhausting having so many friends. So maybe what you're doing, maybe you're killing it. Like, maybe I should envy you. You know?
I was focusing on more so just like growing my community and trying to become partnered. I think that's like my main goal right now
Hmm. There
because
is
I started
a.
out like not too long ago.
Did you know that I know a guy that actually has a pretty big crush on you?
Who?
You know who?
I don't know who.
One guy who has a
Darius?
real what?
Is it Darius?
Oh yeah, he unfortunately we could maybe take a moment of silence. He's currently banned on Twitch. If you like to take a moment of silence for him. Yeah, I really don't know what he got banned for. I don't know what he
I
did.
I
He
haven't talked.
apparently he got like really triggered after getting kicked off Clint's show. It had something to do with Canute, I think.
Oh no,
Or I don't know. I never know how to pronounce Kane's name with
that's
the
not
F
good.
part. I don't know what Darius did, but yeah, he
No, you know, I think it's me. I think it's me, Bob.
Oh, wait, you think you're the reason he got banned?
I think it might be, yeah.
Wait,
I
are
think it
you
might be why,
serious?
I think that might be why Darius was upset.
Did you kick him
Yeah, remember, Bob?
on
You
Clint's show?
told
You were the person kicking Darius.
Bob, you convinced me to vote for him.
Oh
Your
fuck!
fault, Bob.
I didn't remember that at all. Wow.
You remember I was like if
Yeah.
Bob7 told me to vote myself off, I would vote myself off.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, all right,
And
I'm
then
sorry. I'm
he told
sorry.
me to vote off Darius, and then I was like, okay. And then I messaged him after, and I was like, look, you were gonna get voted off anyways. I was just trying to, like, play my cards right. Like, I hope no hard feelings. And he didn't respond, and I was like worried. And he like, oh my god.
Hey Darius, if you're out there, if somehow this reaches you, I hope you're back soon, buddy. Cause you could have her. You take her. Yeah, that's she's all yours. Cause you guys are
I'm
both anime
me,
inspired,
IRL
right?
community. Okay, I'm like, he made a little board for me in the Discord, and it's like a "Do It for Her" poster, like the Homer Simpson thing.
Yeah.
But it's pictures of me. It's so sweet, and I just feel so bad. I wasn't. It was like top 10 anime betrayals, and especially it was just like what you did to Melina.
Oh yeah, yeah. To get the context, we were both on a Sean Clint stream on Clint1717 stream. It was a Survivor show where people had to pick who they were going to kick each round, and someone accused me of having an alliance with Barry and Melina, and then I proceeded to then kick Barry and Melina in the following rounds. So I had no alliances. I was looking to create enemies of all my friends. And the funniest part about that show was that people legit got triggered. People were
Mhm.
getting mad. It was fun. It was a cool show.
Yeah, people were leaving like, "Fuck all you guys! You guys are fucking snakes."
Yeah. I can't believe you did it. I
I'm
thought
serious.
we were friends. Fuck you. It's just a
Yeah,
silly
I'm like, I
game.
hope, I really hope they were just joking. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's really fucking ridiculous that some people would actually get like upset. Like, I understand, like, it's a lot of money and everything, but did you really think you were gonna win over Alec and Rocky No Hands? Like, no. Come on. Those two guys are like literally, I mean, maybe Bob could do it, but
I
like
tried my
me and
best.
Darius, I don't think so, And especially because like if there, was any people that Darius was close to, they got voted out really early.
Darius actually is the prime example of anime potentially not being harmful for people. Because I feel like anime actually turned his life around, right? So he unironically just started to do the One Punch Man workout, and now he's just hot. Like, Darius used to be fat. Have you ever seen the fat pics of him?
Yep.
Yeah, and because of anime, he literally just is a gorgeous person now. He's chiseled. He has different color hair. He's still a little creepy. That might be the anime's fault, but at least he's attractive. So sometimes you could get away with creepiness when you're attractive. Because there's definitely like serial killers that people find hot just because they're good looking.
Not only not
Ted
only did he do the
Bundy.
anime workout, but he also like uses anime boy style, like
Oh
his
yeah,
hair or K-pop as well. He also derives his style a lot from K-pop, which is very attractive to women, especially like women like me. Like, like he's definitely very huge eye candy for me. I think Darius is very attractive. Yeah.
he's
But
very hot, very hot.
yeah,
Yeah.
we just don't talk a lot outside of stream because yeah, we're both busy.
Why
And
don't you
Darius,
just why don't
I
you
was like,
dim? Can I write you? Can I write a DM that you send to him right now?
can you what?
Can I script a DM to Darius
Yeah.
from you?
Yeah, sure.
I wish we talked more off stream. You are hot. If you send him that, oh, sparks are gonna fly. That is the message that everyone wants to hear. Especially if you primarily just talked on stream. This is gonna hit hard. It's gonna make his day because he's probably a little bit bummed. He's like, "Fuck, I'm banned on Twitch," and he's gonna read this, and his eyes are gonna pop out of his skull. It's gonna be like the classic awooga moment, like when you're watching cartoons and it's just like awooga, hubba hubba.
Okay, I sent it. Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, no, you gotta put yourself out there because what's the downside? So say if Darius says something mean in reply, fuck him anyways. Fuck
I
him.
don't know how he's feeling, and I don't know how to reach out to him. It's
I
one of those
bet you,
situations
I bet you can
where
make him
I
feel
want to.
good. I bet you can make him feel real good by
He never
talking to him.
responds though. He's always busy, and it's like the only time that I get to talk to him is when I'm like I see his Discord, and I'll like see that he's like talking to everybody in that, and then I'll be like okay, and I'll join and be like hi, and
Trust me.
then they'll all leave, and then I
He's
talk
he's
to
not he's not actually busy. So there's some people that like to pretend that they're busy, but in reality, like Darius is just trying to hide the fact that he is just like spending all day in Destiny's community in DGG, trying to make them laugh. Like that is what he is doing, and he just wants to act like he's busy to hide that. And he doesn't really want to do that. So if you could pull him out of it, I think that will be good. Oh my god, my mic's doing a thing. See, why does this? I don't understand why my mic does that sometimes. It's only purely in OBS. It should be fixed by just me trying to plug it back in. I have no clue why my mic fucks up sometimes in OBS. I wasn't even touching my fucking mic, man. Is it fixed? Is it not fixed yet?
Take it easy, man. Take it easy, man.
Fuck! Is it really? It's still not fixed.
What kind of mic is that?
It's just a Blue Yeti. It's on just a basic one that everybody uses. No, okay. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it. Oh, it's
I have the same kind that people use for like stage performances, K-pop stars and stuff. The mic pack.
really.
Yeah,
Wow.
the mic pack.
Do you sing? Can you sing for me?
I don't think so.
Please,
haven't-
please sing for me.
I'm
Please sing for me right
shy,
now.
Bob. I can't. I'm actually like I'm gonna be so shy that like my voice is gonna be shaky and it's not gonna sound good. Like it's that type of bad shy. Like I'll throw up or something.
So you're not
can't do
gonna sing for me.
Maybe I'll sing and I'll clip it and send it to you. I don't know. I can't do it.
Wow.
I'm scared. I'm sorry. It's like, and also like, what would you even do? Would you pull up a YouTube video? Like, I feel like
You just sing a cappella, which nobody's ever sung a cappella before and had it not been good. Every single time someone sings a cappella, it's never cringe. It's always so beautiful. No one ever feels awkward, and everybody types PogChamp. That's my experience of people singing a cappella. It's usually always awesome.
Okay, okay, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna do it for very long, okay?
Sure.
And I gotta look it up as well.
Yeah.
You know Sam Smith?
Oh yeah. He
Like,
he's
I'm
got
not the
he's got a
only-
really high voice. He does
Yeah, I'm gonna do it higher, actually. I'm looking up Not the Only One, Sam Smith female key, which is a higher key.
Okay. Let's
There's yeah. Okay.
I'm
I'm
excited.
gonna get ready for a sec, so I'm gonna mute my mic.
Yep. I'm really excited. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna type PogChamp in anticipation. PogChamp.
Okay, alright.
Okay, go ahead. Are you singing right now? I can't tell. I can't tell if you're singing or not.
You and me, we made a vow. For better or for worse. I can't believe you let me down. But the proof's in the way it hurts. For months on end, I've had my doubts.
PogChamp.
Denying every tear. I wish this would be over now, but I know I still need you here. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. Okay.
PogChamp, that was awesome. When are you gonna sing on your TikTok? When are you gonna do you sing on the TikTok sometimes?
Bob, you're literally like, I never do this. Like, I always say no.
This was good. I mean, that was good. I would say that was in the top 1% of people singing a cappella that I've heard of on Twitch. Because usually, I was lying before. Usually, it's always awful, but that was good. That was good. That was beautiful.
Something about you just makes me want to do what you say, So that's
Yeah,
why
I mean,
did it.
you're a brat. What can I say? Like you're gonna
I'm only a
listen.
brat for people who are easy to like overcome, but for you, I feel like when I say things like that to you, you're only just gonna wreck me. So like,
True. Thank you, Chardon, for Twitch Prime, and the chat. Thank you guys for, you guys. You were honest. She sung, and you guys typed the PogChamps and the Pog. I don't really know what PogU looks like because I somehow still don't have better Twitch TV after 5 years on Twitch. But I imagine that it's a good emote, right? Pog you, Pogo. Those are good things, right?
Yeah, no, those are. I wasn't reading the chat, and I don't think I'm going to read the chat just for my sake.
I have a
Yeah,
chat that I always brag about my chat. I have the nicest chat on all of Twitch.
You do?
Yeah, so like if you even peeked in for a second, all you'd see is pogos, you'd see hearts. They're very, very nice people. Not everybody has the nicest chat, but I guess I do. I guess someone has to have the nicest chat, right? So I guess I could claim that.
A lot. I'm in your chat a lot, you know.
They're very cool people.
So I know what you're doing, but thank you.
You know what I'm doing? What does that mean? What are you accusing me of? What are you trying to say here?
You're like, I'm sure my chat will be very kind, and then they all spam hearts and smiles.
Oh, what are you trying to say? Would they, if I didn't say that, would they spam bad stuff?
Can you guys please tell me that you seriously love me? Look me in the eyes and tell me you love me.
I can't do it, but I bet chat can.
Fuck,
Because
dude.
chat is...
Tell me you could possibly love me one day.
Me?
Damn,
What type of love? What type of love are we talking about?
As a friend.
Okay, yeah. MafiaJinx, I bet you I could maybe potentially love you as a friend. In the future.
W. Squad W. Thank you.
Yes, I could do that for you.
I feel validated now.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's all everybody wants to feel is just validated. They want to feel accepted. They don't want to feel like an outcast because being alone sucks. So that's why we have a community here where everybody feels accepted. We don't try and make anyone feel like they're being bullied. And wow, what a nice thing of you to come on here, even though that you're about to compete for the love of another man today, that you still took time out of your day to spend some time with me and the Bob7 community.
Honestly, you know, it's so wholesome. You guys, the chat, I actually should have been looking at because you guys are so kind. Oh, she's in. That's so sweet.
Thank you for all the bits. Thank you, Duchess, and thank you, Battlemaster. The bits are always very nice.
You know, I'm so glad that you messaged me yesterday because I was like, I was watching your stream when somebody donated, and they were like, well, when Battlemaster donated, and he was like, "Oh, what are you gonna do, MafiaJinx?" And I was like, "Wait."
Yeah, I mean, I was fine with doing it. The original plan was gonna do next week because you know, I'm not trying to roast you saying you're my second option. That's not what I'm trying to say. I was originally planning to do Sue, but then she had to do a rave stream that she promised her chat. So it's not like you're a second option. It's just that, you know, Melina told me that I should do a stream with Sue, and Sue seems pretty cool. So then I set that up, but then she had a stream planned, and boom, you know, like now we're here. You weren't my second choice, but things worked out the way they were supposed to work out. You know, God has a plan for us, and I really don't. You're probably not a very religious girl.
No, I'm not. I grew up without any religion in my home.
Wow. Do you think that I could be? Do you think that, or not me? Do you think like maybe your future lover could be a godlike person to you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
So,
Maybe.
So Duchess just gave me 600 bits. So say if someone gave you $6, like would they be a god to you? Because like I consider him a godlike figure, that he is blessing me with his bits. Do you think that maybe a guy donating can hit that level of status to you?
I would say that's more like an angel thing to do than a god thing.
True.
Right, because a god wouldn't have to give you money; he would just make things better for you.
True. One thing that I'm interested in, that I don't know if you're the perfect fit for, but maybe is I'm interested in scripting a porn plot. Or you're not looking to do straight up porn, right? That's not your thing?
No, that's not my thing.
Oh, that's not your thing. Okay.
No, I don't do anything explicit at all. It's just lewds.
Ooh, just a little bit of a tease.
Yeah, no. I don't see my nipples or my vag, I promise.
Huh. So, why not? Well, that's like a real question. Just like why?
I just will do porn if I do that. You know, like if I'm gonna be showing, and like I don't want to do porn, so.
Why don't you want to do porn? Because I actually had a whole stream that I devoted to the pros and cons of doing porn. So I had my reasons of why I decided against it. But like, why you? Like, why are you against doing porn?
I just would say that I just don't think that it's something that I would like to do. I would be uncomfortable with the fact that there's other people in the room filming me, and having sex with random people. I wouldn't
Mhm.
really like that.
My biggest
Um,
reason was because like, what happens if I did it and like someone didn't? Like, what happens if nobody bought it? Like, that would be really sad. That was my biggest reason. If I did porn and nobody wanted to see it, nobody wanted to buy it, that would really be a blow to my ego. I think that would crush me. I think that would be super sad.
but you feel like you could never produce that content because you would never be successful?
No, it's just like, what if? What if nobody wanted to see it? You know? Hericas, thank you for subbing again. But yeah, I did a whole pro con list. It was a really big debate to have because I think that adult content is something that everyone should consider. That is an adult, of course. I'm trying to think. What were the other things? The other thing was that people would understand how bad I am at sex if I did porn. Um, that would that would be an issue. Like I couldn't, because like so say like if the girls don't know, you can maybe have a one night stand, and like even if they don't sleep with you again, like it's chill. But if people have seen the porn of you, then maybe there you can't hide that. And the other thing that I thought was a big con is like if I wanted to run for president one day, like maybe that would hurt my chances if I had porn out there. That would be a little bit of an issue.
I just think that with porn, it's like if you aren't already like down to be like, to get nasty on camera, then like what are you fucking doing on, making porn? I mean, unless if like there's like, you're doing that subgenre of like shame porn where it's like,
True.
you're like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, like, and stuff like that.
So what about
The
like what about content that you're fully clothed but it's overtly sexual? You know what I'm saying? Like the
I can't, like I said, I can't take myself seriously, so
oh,
I'd be
okay,
like,
so it's just like you wouldn't be able to do. I don't understand. I had this friend when I played Hearthstone that was really into to jerk off instructions. Who is that for? Apparently him. It's just like yeah, jerk off you bad boy. Like I don't know. It's very strange. It's very it's I don't understand it personally. I guess it's not my thing. I'm not shaming it, but that's not me. Um, so that you don't think that you'd be capable of that?
no, I don't think so. Because I feel like I would be laughing because like I don't know. I couldn't sit there and just like repeat like, like oh, like yeah, keep stroking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Like I just would be too I wouldn't fucking know what to say,
I also like if I had to do jerk off instructions, I also wouldn't know what to say. Like I think you're supposed to call him a naughty boy. I think you're supposed to be a little bit dominant. I think maybe when you're doing the instructions, which I don't know if something that I'm capable. Like usually, I'm neither dominant or submissive. Like I barely like exist as a person. So I don't think that I don't think that I'm the right fit for it. But it was interesting. Thank you for the insight. I feel like you were really open and honest about your stance on doing that type of content, and that's cool. I'm glad that nothing's awkward for you to speak about.
yeah, I don't do anything that I'm not comfortable with, right?
That's
So
awesome. Yeah, that's the whole goal.
into the adult industry, this is just advice for everybody. Like, you set your own fucking boundaries. Don't let other people like guys on my Snapchat will be like, "Oh, take off your underwear in the next pic," and I'd be like, "No, fuck off." Like I don't do that, and you know that. Like, it's like you gotta be clear with your boundaries, clear with your, what you will and will not do, and then you will be happy with yourself. If you're ever worried, like, oh, like I'm gonna fall into this pit and I'm gonna become more extreme and more extreme.
I have a question. So how do I refer to your garments down there? Because I feel like no matter what I say, I feel like a creep. So if I say panties, I feel like a creep. If I say undies, I feel like a creep. If I say underwear, I feel like your doctor. Like, can you please take your underwear off? Like, I don't know. What are you supposed to say that's not immediately a turn off?
Just like, wait, if you're like, you got a girl in the bedroom, you're trying to take off her underwear?
Yeah, like if you say, yeah, what word are you supposed to
You'd be like, take these off and like,
take these off? But what happens if I'm sending her a text? Take these off.
uh, I'll be like, what color panties are you wearing? And
So
then
you
she'll
think
be like,
panties are okay? Like I could say panties and a girl won't cringe? Like nice
no,
panties. You have nice panties, by the
nice
way.
panties is a cringe,
I
but
like
same,
I you have beautiful red panties. Like that you think that maybe that could hit hard?
no.
Okay.
I would say, damn, those panties make your ass look sexy, or something like that.
Ooh.
You know, like those panties make you look even better than you already looked, right?
Ooh, interesting. But that would imply that she looks better with the panties on. But if I'm trying to get them off, then I'm back in a situation. You know, I'm back. I don't know. I'm if I'm implying that she looks better with it on, then I'm also maybe implying that maybe she looks worse with them off. Like maybe she has an ugly cooch. You know what I mean? And when I say cooch, I'm only saying cooch because I don't know what word to refer to the vagina in a way that doesn't turn off either. It gets really tricky when you're a guy trying to seduce a girl. You get into territories where it's like nothing I say here can be good. I don't know what to call the underwear. I don't know what to call the vagina. I can't use these medical terms or else I'm just giving you a fucking,
Use
I'm just
funny
a
ones.
gynecologist, whatever. What's up?
Use funny ones. Like for undies, I say undies, or I'll say chonies, or I'll say panties. Like I don't
Hmm.
know, just like saying it like cutesy. I don't know. I don't think that saying underwear or underpants is sexual at all. Like yeah, don't say under or undergarments.
But
Thong
what
could
but what
work.
happens if they're not wearing one of those? Like what happens if the cheeks are fully covered? Then I'm stuck again. But also if
Yeah,
I'm just like nice thong, take it off. That I cringed
those
again. That hurt. That hurt.
bikini cut style panty really hugs your cheeks well.
Ugh. Yeah, it's tough being a guy trying to smooth talk a girl. Do you ever try
I
and
think it's
smooth
good.
talk guys? Like what do you say? Do you just say show me cock? Like are you subtle about it? Like how do you
Compliment.
go about it?
I'm very complimentative to
Ooh.
people that I am attracted to. I'll point out like when they do something cool or when they say something cool or when they look good or cute, you know. I'm always very affectionate, just like aw, like ooh wooing at them, you know.
I'm ooh-wooing you right now. Ooh-woo. Ooh. Ooh-woo.
I was ooh wooing at you in your little blankie earlier. It was so cute. I was like, look at Bob in his blankie. Oh my God, it's
I'm always wearing the blankie. Imagine being at a computer and not wearing a blankie.
such a cute blankie. Honestly, it's people comfy, people blanket.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of beautiful ladies like yourself wish they could be under this blanket with me, and I wouldn't be opposed to it in terms of a cuddle, but nothing more than that. Like I think that cuddles can sometimes be platonic. I think that's a thing, platonic cuddling.
What?
As long as you don't get hard, then it's not platonic.
Guys are always hard when you're cuddling with them. Like I
No, no. I could cuddle with you without poking you. I swear. I could do. I could be the little spoon too. So like even on the off chance that I was just wrong, like it wouldn't be rude.
I think it's funny that a lot of guys think that it's foreplay to cuddle and rub your dick against your girlfriend's butt. Like that's like a genuine thing that like needs to stop, by the way. But yeah, cuddling should be like, sweet and stuff. And when I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, "Oh, this is so sweet," like, cute cuddles, and then I feel
Mm,
a boner on my back. I'm like, "You fucking perv." Like, you know,
true, true, true,
it's like
true.
I just wanted to cuddle and,
And now you're trying to do me.
and now you're
God,
trying to do me.
I feel like that's the one thing that I could relate with women on that most guys can't is that I'm so sick and tired of everyone trying to fucking do me. And girls, they could relate to each other on this, but guys often have trouble because they don't experience it. It sucks. It sucks when everybody objectifies you and just treats you as an object to have their way with. It blows.
I'm just saying it's just like there's better like you can't just rub your dick against your girlfriend's butt at night and then expect her to, just instantly be ready to go, right? It's
True.
like that may be very pleasurable for you, but you got to understand that half of the time it's not even like anywhere near my pleasurable areas, right? So you're just rubbing it against my back or like my butt cheek or something, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, like yeah, this is kind of like all right, cool, but like, you got to do something else.
True. True. True.
You know?
You gotta give the fun zone some little attention. You know what I mean, guys? You
There,
gotta.
there's a huge difference between cuddling and foreplay, and I would say that that is like, you shouldn't be mixing the two together and calling it foreplay, right?
Yeah. I a lot of girls that I've been with have thought that I'm really into foreplay in general, but I'm just waiting for the dick pills to kick in. You got to do something in the meantime.
Bob, how old are you? Why are you having issues with your
I'm 37.
No, you're not.
No, I'm about to turn 24 soon. I'm 23 right now. 24 in a little bit. I am probably going to be bald by the age that I just set out, 37. But that's okay. I'm fine being bald.
Yeah,
It's all right.
that's not a problem.
I'll probably be a hot bald guy. But here's the thing. I think that I am supposed to get jacked because I don't want people to think that I have cancer, right? Because cancer sucks. Cancer like for real blows, and I don't want that type of sympathy. So I think I need to get tan and jacked so then when I'm actually bald, people don't think that I'm dying. I think that's
I
pretty
think you
important.
should be, I think you should be stylish, is what you should be.
Oh, but I can't like what it was stylish in what way? Like I don't want to hide the
You gotta start
baldness.
dressing, you gotta start dressing for the occasion, Bob. I see you wear a lot of Hanes t-shirts.
Yeah, I usually I just bought like a 10 pack of colored tees and that's all I own in terms of t-shirts. That's it. This is I own two long sleeve t-shirts that are this exact shirt. Two of them. That's the only long sleeve t-shirts I have. So then that makes a total of 12 shirts. Outside of white shirts, I have a 10 pack of white tees as well. And then that is my whole shirt collection right now.
Yeah, I may look a little unput together, maybe my style is a little tacky, right? But at least it's saying something, right? When you show up, in a Hanes t-shirt, you can't really assume anything about somebody. You're like,
Well,
oh,
that's
like
good.
that's
I don't want anybody to assume anything about me. I want it to be
well,
a
yeah.
fresh slate.
Okay, I mean, but if you really want people to think you're attractive, you can't just be,
Why would I want
every other
people to think
guy.
that I'm attractive? What the fuck?
You're saying that to be attractive to make up for your baldness,
Oh
you
no
would
no
need
no!
to,
I need to not look sick. I don't have to look attractive. I just need to not look sickly. There's a big difference.
oh, makeup and clothes can also fix that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty true. There's probably some people out
Perhaps.
there that their makeup definitely carries them, maybe their
Yeah.
style. But
Yeah.
I've met some beautiful girls that when you wake up to them next to them in the morning, that they look even prettier without the makeup, and I just wish more people got to experience them. They get that feeling in the morning. It's just like, wow, who knew? Who knew that you would look this good, raw? What a delight.
Right. Yeah, no, that's a big thing is people say all the time like that makeup is, gives them trust issues and that some girls wear a lot of makeup and it's like, in reality, the only thing that we really do is like we enhance our features instead of like changing the way we look. Like I know like contour has gone like crazy and there are those giant makeup tutorials where you can make yourself look like literally anybody. But that's like heavy makeup, right? Like you can tell when somebody is heavily altering their appearance with makeup when it looks off. And it's like what normally women will do is they'll put a little bit of blush on their cheeks, they'll put some eyelashes on, and then draw their eyebrows a little darker, right? And then make their lips a little darker. It's not really like, changing your entire face.
Do you think guys should wear makeup?
Yeah, if they want to. I
Yeah, no, but
mean,
should they? Because right now there is a social standard that girls should wear makeup. There's an expectation right now that they're supposed to. Do you think that guys should be doing it as well?
hmm. Well, I think that if the guy wants to wear makeup, yeah, he should. Like he shouldn't be scared to not do it because society tells people not to do it if you're a man. And yeah,
Well,
like if you
what about
want to do
yourself? Do you think that you want to do makeup or do you think that you do makeup because it's the norm? Like so say say if 90% of girls, yeah, but say if 90% of girls didn't wear makeup, do you think that you would still find it something that you want to do all the time?
Oh yeah, I'm extra as fuck. Like honestly, if somebody gave me like gigantic blue eyelashes to glue on my face, I'd do it. Like I don't care. 'Cause like I know deep down that like I'm happy with the way that I look without makeup and I don't really care if anybody thinks that I look like, like a catfish or whatever. I've been accused of being a catfish a couple times, but it's like I don't even give a shit. Like because it's like there's so many people who think otherwise that like that one person who says like, "Oh, she's not real," which is stupid because it's like I don't like how is that even possible to not be real, you know?
Do you think that there's a little bit too much pressure on girls nowadays to look beautiful? Of, this is what beauty is, and there's too much pressure for them to look a certain way, like shave their legs, put on makeup. Right now, it's becoming more and more popular to get fake cans because girls just want to conform to what they perceive as beautiful, what the standard is. Do you think that is becoming more concerning, or do you think that this is just okay?
Think it's becoming concerning at all. If anything, now's the time to like be unique and be yourself, you know? Like gender fluidity is becoming very, normal and like, seeing people who look very like, non-binary, who have no makeup on, all that types of stuff. Like it's like it doesn't even matter. Like if I cross a girl in the street who's not wearing makeup, I'm not like like it's just literally it's whatever.
Yeah, but
like,
what happens if she was really ugly then? Would you think that? Like if she was hideous and she wasn't wearing makeup, then you would be like, oh.
People who like, are like particularly different looking. I mean, as any human being would do, like, somebody's particularly large or somebody's particularly tall or somebody has blue hair, it's like you're going to look at that person, right? But if somebody doesn't have makeup on, I think it makes them less noticeable than anything. But like you said, if they're really, really particularly ugly, like they have a bunch of like, like
what makeup would you recommend for me? So say if I don't have any makeup on right now, if I was able to apply some, like what would you do to me to make me look gorgeous?
I'd probably groom your eyebrows. I think that's the thing that I want to do the most to you, Bob. Yeah. I always look at guys and I look at their eyebrows and I always think, what could I do to make their eyebrows look better? Up your eyebrow game, right? I could totally up your eyebrow game tenfold. You'd look amazing. Like James Charles eyebrows.
Like, but you wouldn't reduce them, right? You would just maintain them?
Just clean them up, clean
James
up the line.
What does his eyebrows look like? Thank you, Abel11437. James Charles, let's see. Images. Oh, his eyebrows doesn't look good.
No, it's not his new eyebrows, his old eyebrows. His new eyebrows are way more feminine. You gotta look up Flashback Mary. That's the picture where he has the nice eyebrows.
Okay. Flashback. Okay, these do look better than the current ones. But then also like it's just I don't know, I like the all natural look, That's what I'm saying. If you approach me with the hairy pits, that's okay. The hairy legs.
I'll be serious with you right now, Bob.
Okay.
Your eyes, this is why you do this all the time when you look into the camera. You widen your eyes, right? To see into the camera. If you had your eyebrows like lifted a little bit more with the hairline, your eyes would be opened up more and you'd look more awake and, alert and just more attractive in general if your eyes were larger looking.
So is this
bringing
good?
Your eyebrows up can bring that effect and give you a facelift as well. Go like this. Take your fingers and like pull your skin back. No, not like that.
Oh.
On your temples, and pull your skin back. There you go. Automatic facelift. Look at Bob. He's a fucking supermodel now.
Thank you, dummy.
Holy shit.
Dummy Nick for Twitch Prime. So
Look
this
at
is
me.
this is good.
My facelift. Watch. Look. I'm all droopy right here on my face. Facelift. Beautiful. Not beautiful.
So what's sagging? If I'm lifting my face, what is sagging?
Just your skin. It happens.
So this is good?
Look at you. Oh my god, you're so handsome. I like your lips. They're very full. Yeah.
They're a little
nice
crusty. I'm going to be honest. I need to moisturize more. I have pretty fucking crusty ass lips. You wouldn't even want to smooch them. It's not a good situation.
You should put some Vaseline on there. Do you have any of that?
I agree. I wish. If I had Vaseline, ooh, you know what I could do with that. could apply it to my lips, is it's because he is smiling. Everyone looks better smiling. Can you smile for me?
I don't think I do. I have a bad smile. Look. I have a what's the word? A snaggle tooth. Do you have straight teeth, Bob?
No, I got buck teeth.
You didn't ever get braces or anything?
No, I ain't rich. What the hell?
Me neither.
But it's okay.
Actually, my mouth is full of cavities. Like every single molar is a cavity, a filled cavity.
You know, that happens. Sometimes you eat some candy, and sometimes you drink some soda. I drink water. Is that cool? You drink water?
Yeah, I drink water. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Are you trying to encourage me to drink it?
Yeah, I want you to pee for me. No, that was really weird. I want you. That was weird. I don't know.
Oh,
why I
okay.
said
I'll go pee then. I'll be right
Wait.
back. I'll go pee for you, Bob.
Okay. Nice. So how you guys doing? I said I wanted her to pee for me, and there she goes. Hope it's a solid stream. Although that's the thing about when women pee. If you guys don't know, if you've never interacted with a girl before, they don't have as solid streams as a guy does. When you have a penis and you pee, it's very steady, very good stream, solid stream, like a fountain. But like sometimes when girl streams, it's more like of a plops. It just plops down. It's not as musical. It's not as nice to listen to with your ears. But it's not the worst thing in the world, right? It's not offensive. It's fine. More solid than your stream, Bob. Whoa! Don't roast me like that. Very educational. Yeah, it really is. Very is. They also have to wipe. Yeah, they. I actually do wipe myself. Star King Pasta just gifted a sub to Ellie Moon. Thank you. I actually don't understand. Do most guys not wipe their penis after? Like, if you are at home in your home toilet, do you wipe rather than shake? I think wiping makes more sense, because if you get any dribbles, that ruins your entire day. It sucks when you get the dribble. The wipe the penis makes a lot of sense. Shaking is not reliable. If you just shake, then you are always going to get some after dribble. It sucks. Wow, this seems to be a very heated topic in the chat. Yeah, wiping's good shit. Wipe your penis, guys. Wipe it. Wipe that thing. God, old dudes at the urinal always fucking, they're like, you ever see this where an old guy's at the urinal and the urinal's like here and he's like fucking a good foot away and he's just like, I didn't want that to look like masturbation. He's just really shaking the thing. What is with old guys and standing way too far back from the urinal? It's like they just want everybody to see their old wrinkly penis. I don't get it. I don't understand the old man's obsession. It's every public bathroom. Oh look, here's the old dude. Wow, his balls really drop pretty low. There's some people that literally take the balls out when they go to the urinal. Like, they have a zipper, but I guess a zipper is dangerous, right? So then some people take the whole package out. I don't understand. Melina just said Darius is being weird to me. Why is Darius being weird to you? I don't understand. We do have Darius's tamer here. What's up?
I think that men with small penises are the ones that don't take it out of their zipper. Because there's not enough room, right? They can't bring it out far enough to not pee out their pants.
The zipper is dangerous, right? But like the balls are not necessary.
That's why they bring out the balls for like a drip pan, right?
A drip pan. Oh God,
yeah, because
that
some guys
sucks.
are like it's like perched up on it like that.
Would you ever sleep with an old
small.
dude?
No, have you ever listened to that one Lil Dicky song and like Chris Brown is Lil Dicky and is in Lil Dicky's body and he's like, man, why is his dick perched up on his balls like that? So I googled dick perched up on balls, and that actually does happen. Like, guys with small penises, like, sometimes, like, their dick is, like, resting on their balls.
I'm going to Google this. I'm going to squint so you guys can't see any reflection of my eyeball. Dick perched. I don't even know. How do you spell perched? How do you spell?
Perched, P-E-R-C-H-E-D. Perched.
Dick perched on balls. Okay, now I'm going to squint. I'm going to go to images so you guys can't see the result. Okay.
It's a bad song, yeah. It's a really bad song.
Okay, I understand. I understand what you're talking about. I see it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Star King Pasta, for another gifted sub to Maria 2000. Wow, there's so many cute girls in my chat. God, I might have the highest ratio of cute girl viewers. Any cute girls here? Please press 1 if you're a cute girl. Mafia, press 1. You're a cute girl. You got to make sure to press 1.
I wouldn't have pressed 1, you know. And it's not because I don't think I'm a cute girl. I just
If
didn't
I give
think
you a
to.
VIP, will you feel special in the chat?
Yes, please. Oh my god.
Wow,
I
look
would
at
love
you.
to have VIP. It's a
I did
dream
it.
come true.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Aww.
That's my only thanks to you, because I can't even like host you or raid you because you're going on Raj. So then that's just gonna be it. That's gonna be the only way I could repay
Okay.
you for this stream today.
You don't have to repay me for anything, Bob. I like just enjoying your company.
Yeah. A lot of people do. Would you consider yourself cute or sexy? Because I have this theory that sexy is not good and that cute is way better than sexy. I don't think this is even a particularly hot take. I think most guys on the internet, at least, prefer, maybe it's just a gamer thing, you know, because I'm a real gamer myself. I think that most people prefer cute and sexy is a little bit less desirable. So you would agree you're more cute than sexy, 100%.
I'd say people say that I'm cute more often than sexy, especially back when I used to cover up a lot more. But now I'd say it's like I get a little more sexies. I'd say like I used to get 0 sexies, and now I get like a couple sexies. Like woohoo! But you know, usually it's cute.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
I said, like
I don't-
people think I'm cute to the point where they don't take me seriously. So
What's just besides, you know, when you're feeling emotional, what's one other thing that you would want to be taken seriously about, that you just want to be like, man, this is a real opinion that I have, please listen to me?
I think it's especially like I was saying about weed being legal. I think and decriminalizing people who smoke weed and sell weed, like, you know, like all the like people that are locked up right now for it for a couple years for literally just having weed on them after getting arrested is fucking ridiculous. I think that's like the only thing that is really important to me. And also getting like mental health help to everybody who needs it, who can't afford it.
Those are fine takes, you know. Those are okay.
I'm just saying, like, if you know, if those were available to me when I was younger, like if like, you know, weed was available to me besides dealing
So
with
like
my,
when you're like 8-year-olds, just like really hitting
you
that
know what
shit.
I mean? As like like, you know, most of the issues that I endured was when I was like 17 to 19 years old. I think that was the worst time of my life, right? And if it was easier for me to get weed than to get Xanax or painkillers, you know, I would have rather just smoked weed, right?
True.
And I just wish that it was easier for me to get weed because I wanted to just smoke weed, right? But like sometimes when you're in such like emotional and mental pain, you just like will do anything to get out of that state of mind because like you're scared of yourself at a certain point. You're just like, I need to start feeling better or thinking happy thoughts or else something bad's gonna happen, right?
See, this
And
is
that's when
why
you start
I
turning to
also
drugs.
think like, imagine if we just removed parents in general. You know, we just took kids away from their parents, then you can't even have bad parents.
Yeah, maybe that would be good, but
Yeah, I mean why give the kids weed if you could just give them love? Because
Yeah, maybe
parents
that in the
can't be
first place.
trusted. You know, parents.
But
there's some bad parents out there. Think about how many people are dumb just because their parents have bad opinions.
now you can say that, but can you sit here and come up with an ethical plan as to how to mandate reproduction between people?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
don't
no.
think that
You
that's
could still reproduce. It's just that if you have a kid, the government takes it away, and you have professionals, government employees raising the kids. Of course. Because then,
No, that
because
kinda
think
sounds
about
like
it.
the Third Reich
Okay,
to
here's
me.
the thing. A lot of people have kids because they can't find purpose in life, so then they pop out a kid because then that gives you instant purpose. Then you just do whatever you can for the kid, and you have instantly a reason to work your hardest because you must provide for the kid because people aren't bad. They just, you know, they don't know what to do. And I think maybe if we get people to have purpose besides just using the cheat code of popping out a baby, that would also be productive. I love the mixed results in chat when I say something like that. Oh god.
Yeah. Oh, so wait, what
What
time
up?
is it? Am I
It's-
supposed to go on the Rush
Yeah,
now?
it's 4 or 3. You gotta
Oh,
ask
shit.
You gotta ask
I
Mr.
gotta
Claw
go.
on Twitch. Do you gotta go now?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
I thought you were trying to. I thought you were like telling me. I was like, "Is it time to go?" But yeah, you were helping me out earlier, almost getting me.
No,
Okay,
I was getting so lost in your eyes that I lost track of time.
All right, it's been a pleasure being here. I love talking to you. I hope we can do this again.
And can you make it very clear that you're leaving only because you have to go? You're having such a fun time. If it was up to you, I would stay for way longer. But it's in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What did we delayed? Did Raj tweet something about delayed? I hope.
Either way, I gotta get ready for it.
What are you gonna get ready? Are you gonna do something?
Well, my
cool?
AirPods that I used, I have to charge these at least for a little bit. They're gonna die. They only have like a 5-hour battery life.
Really?
So, yeah.
You do you want any do you know what you're gonna say to him? Like, hey, my name's Mafia. Can we get a taste of the intro before you go? Hey, my name's MafiaJinx.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did, but
Okay,
I'm just gonna be
let's-
like, "Hi, I'm MafiaJinx. I play League of Legends on stream, and I play games like Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering, Town of Salem. I also love playing TFT. I love cosplaying. I like drawing. I drew all my own emotes, and I'm also working on new ones for when I get partnered, which I'm also working on right now. And I really love TikTok, and I make memes about like gaming in general and League of Legends. So,
That's cool.
yeah,
That's very
Sukino
cool.
is super cute, and he looks like an anime boy, and so do I. So we should.
Wow.
definitely-
Okay. You're gonna win today. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, MafiaJinx. Thank you for spending your time with me today. It's very nice of you. And go get ready. You were wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for this.
I had so much fun, and thank you, chat. It was great being here. Bye.
Yeah, she had fun. She had a blast. You guys, thank you for always being nice when I talk to people. You always make people feel real good. I'm probably gonna end stream rather than keep this rolling. Yeah, I'm not gonna do chess level 2. Yeah, I was gonna stream until I host Raj, but Raj just isn't live, is he? Is Raj live? I helped Raj with a Twitter video today. Did Raj tweet it? Did Raj tweet the Twitter video? Mr. Raj Patel. Let's see. Did he do it? If he did, then I could watch it on stream. Mr. Raj Official. Is that what his Twitter is? Raj Official. Oh, he did tweet it. Nice. I'm gonna like it. We could watch it on stream before I end. It was pretty sweet. I had this is. I'm in it. I'm in the Twitter video. Well, tell me what you guys think of it. I'm curious. Raj cut some of the sweet jokes that me and Frank came up with.
Hey, didn't see you there. It's Raj, host of The Raj Show on Twitch. And I'm here to announce that we have a talent show coming out with a $40,000 prize pool. And we're looking for talented people just like you. Script, please. We're looking for singers, impressionists, contortionists, clowns, ventriloquists, dancers, people with pet tricks, jugglers, rappers, comedians, magicians, or anything else you can think of. Now you're probably wondering how you can enter the talent show like this and get a piece of that $40,000 prize, but well, I'm going to tell you. Reply to this tweet right now
This is
with
me.
a video of your talent.
Look at me juggle.
And for those of you that aren't going to submit a video,
I'm killing
like
it.
your favorite replies, and we'll get them on the talent show. The first show is going to be on June 15th. We'll have another one on June 22nd, a June 29th show, and a final on July 6th.
Very cool.
We'll see you there.
Raj is looking so cute. What a guy. And then this last part, this was a Raj
I
special.
almost forgot. Make sure you like and retweet this so we can spread awareness about the talent show. So that we can keep this gravy train rolling. Is that what we're going with? Gravy train? Rolling?
You can't see. Oh God, one monitor. There we go. I just noticed that. I just wondered. Now everything's frozen. This is interesting. What do I do now? Everything's frozen right now. Look at this. Frozen Bob here. Okay. Still frozen. God, I'm an awesome streamer. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream. I tried. I put an honest effort out. This is an interesting frozen frame, I must say. I guess I'll host Doc because that'll end up hosting Raj. Thank you guys for today. Today was awesome. Nice short stream talking to MafiaJinx. Had fun. OBS, it's a hard program, man. It's a hard program, I swear. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, I have to click raid now. How do we do that? How do I... God, I'm still frozen. Never had this happen before. This is pretty interesting. Raid.